Tanto tiempo disfrutamos, 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 tanto
And we are live. There we go. What it do, what it don't, what it is, and what it ain't. It's your boy, Don Otaku, aka Don Solo, aka Solo the Don, aka Solo the Swaggy, aka Crash's #1 hater. And this is Project Untitled Gaming Podcast, working title, episode 30. Let's go. And of course, I'm here with my day ones to talk about gaming, the whole gaming, and sometimes a little more than the gaming. But before I introduce them, let's look at today's topics. WB is up for sale? Question mark. Yakuza just trademarked a new game that may be doing something a little different. Borderlands movie, and then my impressions of the closed beta for Tribe 9 from the creator of Danganronpa, and a little bit more. But let me go ahead and introduce my kinfolk. First off, we have year-round Spitter, aka Spitter, aka the Raging Demon. What it do? What go down? What you been up to?
It was good. What I've been playing?
Halo.
Halo, Little Call of Duty, obviously Street Fighter.
Didn't you say they fixed Halo is perfect now?
Sounds about wrong. Anyways, yeah. What else have I been playing? That's pretty much it. Oh yeah, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. You know, same old, same old.
Yeah, I got the TMNT on the screen from our last session where they was really honing us. But yeah, that's it.
Yep, that's it.
I ain't no doubt. Then we have year-round Chukwu, aka Chuck, aka Sleepless Hollow, aka Ugamazi Chronicles, aka
Why he throwing all my aliases out here in these streets?
What it do? Yeah. What go down? What you been playing?
Yes, sir. You know, same old, same. I don't want to sound like Spitter, but same old over here. You know, we came down with a little something, so we're out of commission for like 2 days, but we've been on that Valorant ranked. We on Valorant right now, as you.
It was a catch up on anime week.
Oh yeah, that for sure. Yeah, because I had to take a hiatus. I was bedridden for like 3 days, so yeah, bro, caught up on all the anime.
It'd be crazy when you so sick that you don't even want to play a game.
Exactly.
Like that should be crazy.
You just want to be horizontal, getting vertical. Yeah, man. The blood don't want to stand up. But yeah, we back now, feeling a lot better. Like I said, we on Valorant right now, getting ready to go hop on ranked. Waiting for Captain Casa. Keeping his name alive. Yes, sir. I appreciate that.
All right. Last but not least, we have year-round Ace, aka the all-arounder. What it do? What go down? What you been playing?
What up, y'all? Man, I've been working so much this week, I don't even remember playing the game. But I believe I'm still on Dying Light. I don't know if I played on Sunday or Monday, but that's the last game I remember playing.
Did you get past that part that you were
Yeah,
complaining
yeah,
about?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
I ended up unlocking more like level parkour and skill level. It just helped me.
That was up. My bad. I was eating some Ferrero Rocher.
Bro, that game has too many side missions. That's what I remember the last time. I think you said something about that having 500 hours of gameplay, and I just got
Yeah.
off. I was like, nah.
If you're trying to do every single side quest, you're gonna
Bruh.
be there forever. A lot of people were like, they were trying to flex that it had 500 hours, and then that just turned off a lot of people who were like, bruh, for what?
So the 500 hours is only side stuff. It's not even like
It's
No,
like
it
80.
includes the main
It's like 80
mission,
hours for the
for
main
sure.
quest, and then 420 hours of side quests.
Bro, because my list, I have one main quest and like 10 side quests. I'm like, bro, let me have like 2 main quests at least, bro.
And you know them side quests are not that
Bruh.
good. They're
They're
not
not.
good enough to warrant 500 hours. That's for sure.
that man said. I'm gonna get to it when I get to it.
What up, y'all? My bad. I had to do house things.
No problem. And actually, last but not
Actually,
least,
last.
we
Yeah,
have
not the least.
Deadshot Teach, aka Triple Up Teach, aka The Doc, aka fellow Crash Hater. What it do?
Who said
What go
that?
down?
Whoa. You put words in my mouth. Who said that? Fellow Crash
like that.
hater.
Fellow
You're the-
Crash
See,
Hater.
it's funny.
My brother.
You know what's funny?
My brother in arms.
Who said that?
You know what's hilarious? Every day I do this podcast, right? Greatest hater, biggest hater, all that, blah blah blah, right? Guess who's the biggest hater today? It's not me.
We'll see about that.
So
I'm gonna
Hey,
hate,
man.
but I'm pretty sure you'll find some way to out hate me by the end
Yeah.
of this show.
Nah, that's Chuck's job.
Embarrassing.
Chuck's that guy. No, I'm playing.
He's doing it right now. He's already throwing the hate around.
Hey, I ain't here.
Yeah.
I'm just, I
Oh.
appreciate what Chuck's be saying. You know what I'm saying? I really do. We need more Chucks in the world. I think.
No comment.
Oh my
Maybe.
god.
No comment?
Okay.
Oh, man.
I keep
No
saying
comment.
last but not least, till somebody else join.
Oh,
Well, yeah.
man.
What you been up to? What you been playing?
Me?
No, Tej. I'm gonna get to
I'm
you
playing
next.
everything. I've been playing Mario and Smash and Street Fighter, Third Strike, and yeah, that's it.
You always say I've been playing everything, and then list the same
And
3
that-
games.
Exactly.
And it's
Wait,
more
do you
games.
be playing Third Strike online, or are you still playing the El
I
Computador?
play online on my Switch sometimes. I gotta set up Fightcade. I don't know how to set up Fightcade. I got it, but I don't know how to set it up. I wouldn't be
Yeah.
opposed to playing online. Though.
I forgot how to set it up, but YouTube.
YouTube, I know.
It's not that hard though. It ain't taking
No,
me
I
that
know
long.
it ain't. It's just me remembering to search up how to do it. It's just you know. Anyway, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing today?
They always say the
What's up?
beginning part is the hardest part. The start is always the hardest.
Yeah, it really is. I need to stop procrastinating because the people on the Switch, they fucking suck. They're ass. It's like 50-50 if I beat them or lose, which is like I should be getting my ass whooped. But you know. Wait, is that fake Hades? No, it's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Okay,
Don't talk
you
shit
like
about
fake Hades?
my TMNT Hades.
Hey man, you like Hades? Hey, I ain't saying in a bad way. Just
It literally is Hades, but co-op and Ninja Turtles. But yeah,
it looked just like it. Like same camera angle, same RNG. Hey,
and last, for real this time, but not least, for real this time, we
Oh,
have
brother.
the spirit of truth, aka Lord Mars, aka Marzarus, aka Z-Ram, aka the only one who beats games. What it do? What go down? What you been playing?
I've been binging Fallout 4, but yeah, I
You
need to
said that
hop back on.
weren't you playing Fallout 3? Or was I tripping?
No, I was playing Fallout 3 probably like a few months ago, but for some reason it won't it won't boot back up. So I tried the next best thing. You feel me? The next best thing. You feel me?
How are you liking
So
Fallout 4? Like
I fucks with
vanilla.
it. I fucks with it. You feel me? You make it. Oh, you save some people. You make a little settlement. You fix it up. You bring more people to the settlement. I fucks with it. I fucks with it.
Do you actually like the settlement, or is it just there? Because a lot of people had issues with that.
Hmm.
Like, do you enjoy the settlement part, or would you rather it not be there? Because a lot of people at launch were like, they didn't like the settlement.
I fuck with it. Like you feel me? Like different parts of fixing up the settlement. I had to look up because I was like, bro, how to like they didn't tell me how to do this. They didn't tell me how to do that. So I looked it up. So, but yeah,
Yeah,
it's cool. It's cool.
I actually like the settlement. I never understood why people hated it so much. I like it in Starfield too, even though it's not as mandatory in Starfield.
Yeah, one settlement, I killed everybody, so I had to replace everybody that I killed there.
Did you kill them on purpose?
Yes, I killed them on purpose.
But yeah, Fallout 4, I love that game. Um, People like to hate on it because they did dumb down the RPG elements of it for sure, and it was more shooter than RPG at that point, but that shit was
Yeah,
still
'cause
good.
like
I
once you
like
get the
I
settlement,
liked it too.
and you like connect the settlements together, like, cause that's why I didn't know. I was like, bro, I was like, what? I didn't know how to connect the settlements and stuff like that. So I
That's
couldn't.
my
Right,
first
I still don't
Fallout.
know how to do that in Starfield. I know, like, I know there's a way that you can link all of them together, and that shit is like I never wanted to look it up, but that shit is a lot.
Yeah, cause I was like, bro, I was like, I hate just going to the like. There's one settlement where I got most of my stuff at, and I was like, bro, I hate going there and then trying to get everything I need, and then going to another settlement because I'm not I'm not gonna be able to bring everything. I'd be like, I need this, I need that, I need that, I need all of these resources. Let me go inside my little box, like, bro, and then it's just always too much stuff to carry. So I was like, I have to figure out how to share resources and shit. Cause and then this other place by the Brotherhood of Steel, like there's no place to plant any food. So the settlement's never really gonna have food there. So I'm like, bro, I'm like, how am I gonna have people if I can't plant food there? But yeah,
Yeah,
other than that, it's been cool. It's been chill. I keep on thinking that I'm almost done with the game, but then I realized that I went to a town and didn't talk to everybody, and so I had to go to that town and then talk to everybody, so I could get all the missions in the town. So yeah, I got
in the
extra stuff like that.
story, where are you at?
I still haven't found my son yet.
Okay, That's
Where's my bloody son?
see
I found
me.
the underground. I found the Underground Railroad.
I found my son, and then I broke the game. That's all I'm
Huh?
gonna say. I beat the game, but I didn't beat the game how it was supposed to be beat.
Oh,
But yeah,
yeah.
but that's
I
what's
found the
up.
Underground. I found the Underground Railroad. They're talking about. I gotta get into the institute. Cause like how the story been going along, like everybody keep on talking about sense, and then in this one city, there's a synth, but he looks like a robot, cause like the skin, like he's not like he's not like a third generation
Yeah,
synth.
I remember those.
They said the third generation synths are the ones that you can't tell if they're human or not. And I like it was crazy because I was walking around, right, and then I see somebody shooting at somebody else, right, and then I look and they both look the same and they both got the same name, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna do this, so I just killed them both.
Bro, you were supposed to do the what's that?
Spoilers.
What was the Arnold Schwarzenegger one where
What's the what?
Whoa.
I was slapping you?
We heard this. You're canceled, buddy.
The what was it? Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Oh, he said
bro,
it again.
shut up. The one where it was an old movie, sci-fi,
Total
and
Recall?
then there was two. Yeah, Logan's Run or
I know-
something like that.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
I
there
know
was two of them, and then
two of them. Yeah.
the girl had to choose which one to shoot, and then he like opens up his face or something, and he's actually the robot or whatever.
Was he a teacher in that one? Or that wasn't that one?
That was Kindergarten Cop.
Oh.
Never mind.
No, Total Recall, right?
Was it? Yeah,
No.
maybe it's Total. I don't know.
No,
Maybe
Total
there's too
Recall
many.
didn't have.
All
Total
them
Total Recall didn't
old
have no
sci-fi
clone.
movies blended
Yeah,
together.
Total Recall didn't have a clone.
They're in Mars.
Hey,
Not
that was
like
my,
a
hey,
Mars
that was my
colony.
movie. That was my movie.
Nah, that part where he was outside, hey, etched in my mind forever, bro. This nigga's eyes were popping out of his head. Hey, bro. That part still give me the creeps.
Yeah, the practical effects are crazy.
He's like, oh. His face is just like, what?
Bro. No, back then the face melting off practical effect was
The
always
Terminator?
crazy as hell.
That
Yeah.
was golden. That was like.
Bro,
the-
I'm not gonna
Right.
lie.
What you
That
call
shit
it at
still
that
creeps
moment.
me out to this day. Like, to this day, that shit make me feel weird when I see that shit. Like the 80s practical effects where your face is just falling off your skull and shit.
Yeah, that shit
Man.
was wild.
Not all these 3D effects, it don't give the same thing. At least to me.
It depends. It's all on how you use it,
Yeah.
and a lot of CGI artists today are lazy. Or I wouldn't. No. I'm
I
not
won't say
gonna
they're
blame
lazy.
the CGI artists because
like
it's the
practical-
the big studios that are making them. Oh, you got
Yeah.
6 months to make all these CGI for this movie. Like, it's really that they're just so fucking rushed. No
you're right.
kind of production planning whatsoever. Looking at you, Disney. But yeah. As for myself, Don Otaku, I've been on my mainstays, Rocket League, MW3, Fortnite, which I'm actually gonna be I'm about to put
Wait,
on
what?
the stream for
What do you
the
play
for
on-
the Fortnite event.
What do you play on Call of Duty? You don't play Search or what?
I
What do you
play everything hardcore, search, domination,
Oh, man.
hardpoint, all that.
I don't mind
Not-
hardcore.
not
I don't
Team
mind
Deathmatch.
hardcore. Hardcore,
Yeah,
like I
it's
said,
just not
easier
Alright.
than core.
I'm
Or
gonna say this: RP Team Deathmatch. They should call it Camp Deathmatch.
Camp
That's what
Deathmatch.
Flog now.
Camp Deathmatch.
But yeah, and then as you can see on the screen, TMNT, Splinter Fate, me and Spitta was still going through. The last session was some of the most whole shit we ever experienced in this game. But we did get to the final area, and we did not make it to Shredder. They shredded our ass. Nope.
Did we even make it to the first boss?
We didn't even make it to the first boss in that area.
Bro, my health depleted. That's all I remember. I just remember my health just not there. Like,
it's like he shredded your health. Ha ha ha. I'm playing.
So another game that I've been playing heavily. I talked about it a little bit last week, Dungeons of Hinterberg. But now I've played more than 30 minutes of it. And I'm actually enjoying this game way more than I thought I would.
That's what's up.
This game.
That's actually congratulations for him because you don't play shit for more than 30 minutes.
First off, most of my
man, I
gameplay
don't
be
know
more
about
than
that.
30 minutes.
I don't know about that. That guy,
don't play nothing.
if he like a game or a game gets his interest, he's not gonna stop playing it. So I can't.
Bro, I play
I feel
Crash
like he's a
for more than
stickler.
30 minutes.
Yeah.
So don't even try that.
No, I am gonna try that because you're a stickler, bro. You know you're a stickler. Come
Wow,
on.
me of all people.
Yes, you out of everyone else is probably the hardest gamer to please when it comes to games. Technically,
I literally
the
play
truth.
every genre, everything,
and you're still a stickler.
It gotta be kind of you, because
bruh.
you only play Smash and Mario.
Oh,
you only
man.
play Nintendo
And
games.
he literally hates on every new game that comes out.
Yeah,
Me,
exactly.
on the other hand,
I don't.
So
I
don't
don't
even
hate
try that. You
Bro,
the last person who should be talking about that.
You're the hardest gamer to please, bro. You can't
That's
change
so
my
much
mind.
bullshit.
It's not
Yeah,
so much
I
bullshit.
agree with Randy.
I love TJ,
The-
bro.
I agree
It's
with
the
Randy.
truth.
Nobody
the
agrees with
hardest-
you. You by
The
yourself.
hardest gamer, bro.
Bro,
The
what
hardest
was the
gamer
game
to
he was
please.
hating on last week?
You know,
He was
you
like,
know, you know who's
I was playing it, but the
Visions of
animations,
Mana.
yeah, the anime,
Yeah,
they look like
a game I was looking forward to that I thought would be
hardest
an
gamer
8
to
is
please.
more like a 6. That's all.
Nah. I agree with Randy. The hardest gamer to please is you and Chuck.
Exactly.
And Deontay.
Whoa. I'm
No,
pleased with Valorant.
Deontay was
That's the
inside
point.
his shell. He finally came outside of his shell.
That's the whole point, Chuck.
But yeah.
You gotta get that out your mental.
So Dungeons of Hinterberg, like I said before, Zelda-like.
Are you German?
Somewhere over there in Europe. You know?
Hindenburg.
Yeah. So it's a Zelda-like with life sim elements, action combat, magic.
Are you gonna have it played in the stream?
Yeah,
I
played
mean,
it's already now.
Uh,
So I didn't realize how expansive this game actually was when I first played it. But once you like get further into the game and everything starts to open up, it starts to hit like, oh shit, this game, like, this isn't just some, oh, this is like an indie Zelda. You know, they tried, they didn't do the full Zelda experience, but you know, it's a good 7 out of 10 type of game that you can throw on if you just wanted some Zelda vibe. Nah, this is the full Zelda experience, like traditional Zelda, not Breath of the Wild, not Tears of the Kingdom. Traditional Zelda experience plus more. And the way that this game is set up is basically you start your day, you go to one of the areas where the dungeons are, and it's basically an open area that you can explore. and you have to find the dungeons. So you can do one dungeon a day. So you basically get dropped off in the area, and then you basically have to explore this like open area and find which dungeon you're gonna do next. And the dungeons are leveled, but you can, for the most part, you can go to any of the dungeons, even if they're a higher level than you are. So there's like level 5 dungeons when you're a level 1 starting out, and you can try it to beat it. Is you can definitely do it if you never get hit. But I tried to fight some level 7 enemies that were just out in the open area, and yeah, they were washing me. It was way too hard to beat them. So they advise against going straight for the level 5. Although I did beat a level 3 when I was level 1, and that was pretty challenging too. So the open area, it does have enemies and stuff, and there's secret chests that you can find if you like go out of your way to explore. But you're just going through all these different paths trying to figure out where the next dungeon is that you're gonna try out. And then once you get into the dungeon, it's basically like a mini Zelda temple where you have your magic abilities. You use those magic abilities to solve puzzles. In this area, the magic ability that you have is a ball and chain, and then a giant explosive, and you can use those in combat as well. So the ball and chain, you usually use like a hook shot kinda, and you can use it to like drop down a ladder that's stuck, or there are these like jello looking things that were in the dungeon that that you can pull. Since you're able to retract the ball and chain, you can pull it, and then it changes the level and makes you able to traverse where you couldn't before. So there's the puzzles in this game are actually well thought out and pretty hard, honestly. Which was surprising because a lot of games nowadays, especially, they put puzzles in the game just for show, but they'll be the easiest, like not really well thought out puzzles. You'll just be able to, they're basically just an obstacle to waste your time rather than something that's actually fun or challenging. So the fact that this game has like Zelda level, now I see how you complete this shit. Like you'll be like, bro, what am I supposed to do here? And then when you just have that, oh shit, now I see, like they really, whoever was the puzzle designer for this game, they're really good at what they do, because there are a few games that actually have great puzzles, and this one, from the first dungeon, I was like, okay, yeah, this is really well thought out, and I like the dungeons in this game. Combat, at first I was like, yeah, it's kind of basic, and I was even getting that Visions of Mana kind of vibe from it, where I'm like, yeah, this is gonna be too basic of the combat for me, and I'm not gonna, like, it's just gonna be a mash type of game. Then I got a charm, which is an equipment that you can equip that lets you slow down time when you dodge at the right time. Which time? Ever since Bayonetta, even though I know it's not the first game to do it, but ever since Bayonetta, whenever a game has that, I'm automatically sold on the combat because that is one of my favorite mechanics. Just like just trying to like now all I do is just like okay, I gotta wait the last second to dodge. Cause you know, if you play the game like if there's nothing like that and there's a dodge roll, you literally just go on Dark Souls, just keep on spamming dodge so you don't get hit. This one is like you get that high risk, high reward, so that you're like, okay, I gotta do it at the last second. I'm not gonna do it too early, so that you can get that satisfying slowdown. But yeah, I love that they added that in the game. I'm probably never gonna unequip that. So yeah, um, yeah, everything about this game has been surprising me, and the life sim elements, getting to know all the characters in the town, building your relationships with them. Yeah, story. I mean, I guess the story is all about the people and learning, like building the relationships and stuff. But there is like something going on in this world that basically like the mayor of the town is trying to cover up. Because the whole point of this game is that there was this dungeon that just appeared, like this place appeared in Hinterberg one day, and then people were able to use magic, and this is the only place in the world that is like that. So the mayor turned it into a tourist attraction, and basically turned it into like just made it a tourist attraction where it's basically an amusement park. People go hunt monsters for fun on vacation type shit. But now there's like all these anomalies and other shit happening that's way more dangerous. So like the first day she was there was this big earthquake that happened that really doesn't happen, and she almost died because of it. Um and the mayor was basically trying to cover it up, like, oh, it was light tremor, nothing major, nothing happened, y'all can go back. um so yeah, so there's probably gonna be like some stuff going on where you start to uncover where the magic actually came from and if it's really dangerous or not. um so yeah, so far this game has been pretty top tier. It might even end up in my game of the year list by the end, which I was not expecting when I first started playing. And then on the opposite end, I played Crash.
Oh yeah, I heard you hopped into that.
I played Crash. It came to Game Pass, and I told myself, Randy, you know, the only reason you don't like Crash because the last time you played it, you were like 13. You know, you weren't in the right mind to experience this game. You have to play it now that you're a seasoned, experienced gamer, and then you'll be able to appreciate it for what it is now. And I was like, damn, Randy, you right. I'm gonna give it a shot, Randy. And then Randy was like, you got this. And then Randy was like, yeah, I do. So then I was like, bet. All right, I'm gonna play it on stream. You know, I was hating for the views because it's funny, but you know, I was gonna go in with an open mindset, give it its fair shake, right? This game is ass. Respectfully, I gave it a shot. Now, the game, I'm gonna say this: the platforming is really not bad. It's actually a good platformer, which You should be like, oh, well, if it's a good platformer, that's literally all it has to be a good game. It's because it's a platformer. See, yeah, but no, because it's it's a good platformer. It's not a good game though, and it's because everything surrounding the platforming is so ass. The level designs are ass. The character designs, bruh. I feel like that one dude. The way you dress, whack. The way your shoes, whack. Hairline, whack. That's how I feel while I was playing Crash. The soundtrack, whack. The utilization of 3D, whack. The level designs, the enemy designs, whack. Everything, there's no swag to this game whatsoever. Naughty Dog has no swag. Nothing about this character, the atmosphere, anything was like there's like Sonic can put out a bad game, literally just a terrible game, but it'll be more fun to play than this because Sonic has swag. You were there to play as Sonic. No one is there to play as Crash. Nobody trying to hear that shit, bruh.
That's the best part.
Hey, bro, and then this game is high key racist as shit. I know it was a different time, but them tribe people, yeah. This game is basically is designed like a Donkey Kong Country game, but in 3D, but not even like not real 3D, because this shit is basically just a 2D game, and it doesn't evolve on 3D platformers at all, which is what I don't like about it, because compared to any other 3D platformer that came out around the same time, Super Mario 64, sandbox, open area, go wherever you want. Spyro, a PlayStation game, go wherever you want, open area. Banjo, go wherever you want, open area. Conquer, go wherever you want, open area. This is the only linear game in the bunch. Sonic, Sonic is kind of linear, but they had open area sections. So they at least tried to do something with the other areas, and then they had the hub world that you could explore also. This is literally a 2D platformer in 3D space. That's literally all it is.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of side scrolling sections in this game too. So they didn't get away from, like, Mario didn't just say, you know what, we gonna play it safe and we just gonna make a 2D platformer with 3D characters because we wanna play it safe with the 3D, and we want to work our way up to doing something new and revolutionary. They went new and revolutionary on the first try. And then when you look at all the other Crash games after this, they never evolved into what all the other 3D platformers were, which were open, sandbox type of gameplay. Yeah. All the way up until Crash 4 that came out in 2019, 2020.
You got a hub world. You got that hub world shit. I ain't gonna lie, that hub world shit is not it, bro. In the year 2000, that hub world shit is not.
You talking about the little points where you move? You talking about that? The Super Mario World?
You beat a whole bunch of linear ass levels, and then you have a hub world to go to all those linear ass levels. Like, Like, bro, like that's probably why people don't fuck with um what's that shit called again? What's that From Software game called again?
Which one? Bloodborne.
Bloodborne, yeah. Cause it was basically hub world. You got a hub world, and then you go to different worlds and shit like that. Like, bro,
See, I'm
like
okay with hub world.
motherfuckers don't like that shit, bro. Motherfuckers
Nah, a
don't
lot of
like that
people.
shit. We're past that, bro. We're past that.
Hub worlds are okay.
Nah, we're past
in
hub
games
world, bro. Like
let's see,
if
the
it's
Outer World.
if it's an MMO, sure. You have a hub world, but other than that, bro, nah, we not fucking with it, bro.
The Outer Worlds had hub worlds, or I wouldn't say they were hub worlds. It was more they just had a bunch of segregated open worlds.
If it's a single player RPG, nah, I'm not fucking with it. If it's an MMO, okay.
Yeah, I'm okay with hub worlds, and then especially in a 3D platformer like Mario 64 and Mario Sunshine, love hub worlds. Go back to Peach's castle, explore the castle, find new levels that way. Delfino Plaza, go around, find where the other paint the paint was, and wash it away, find a new level. I like stuff like that in my 3D platformers. Banjo, even though I talk shit about Banjo too, Banjo open, just like that one had an open-ended like world too. So yeah, Crash, a good platformer. For its time, it was the weakest link, and really comparing it to Mario, disrespectful. That's the biggest part. Anyone who's putting this on the level of Mario 64 needs to stop smoking crack. Honestly. But yeah, that's my Crash slander. Any rebuttal?
Hey,
TJ, your favorite
how,
Crash Bandicoot?
you feel how you feel? Hey, at least the character is the same.
Sound
At
like
least
a
the
hater to me.
character, at least the character didn't get American Jake Long,
Damn,
American
was
Dragon
my
Jake
show.
Long. Like, bro,
into.
That's the American Dragon, Jake Long, the LG version.
cause they hold my boy. My boy was buff. My boy was swole. Then they made this boy anorexic. That shit pissed me off.
What up, Live Supremacy?
Like, I could deal with the Ben 10 redesign, but bro, American Dragon Jake Long pissed me off. I'm not gonna lie, that redesign pissed me off so hard.
All right, so that's my Crash slander. So I saw this game on Steam called Snowbreak, and it looked like a Genshin Impact, like Genshin Impact mixed with the Division style game. And it had good reviews. It was like 84% very positive on Steam. I was like, you know what? Let me just go ahead, download this, give it a try. I played it for 26 minutes and then I deleted it. But I have some gameplay on the screen right now. Everything about this game was generic Eric. Art style, generic anime, like nothing that really just stood out. Like, oh, they were doing something cool with this. Gameplay, meh. Like, not really hidden. It was basic third person shooter, cover shooter. And you have like a flashy special attack that you could do, but it really didn't do anything that really stood out, is basically what I'm saying. And I could already tell that this would not be a game that hooked me. Played with two different characters. The first character had like an SMG. She had special attack that shoot out a bunch of missiles. That was on a cooldown. There's a dodge roll, cover. Kind of remnant style. No melee. At least as far as I could tell from the beginning of the game. Then they would go into these cutscenes that are like visual novel style. You just see the characters talking, and you barely have any choices in the dialogue for it to be like a visual novel style. But like they make you click what you're gonna say, even though you only have one choice, which I hate when games do that. If you're not giving me a choice, why are you making me tap? Like, why are you making me tap the choice? Just say it. So, yeah, that was pretty dumb. Then played with the second character. She has like a shotgun, and she felt a little better. Her special was like a rush attack. That would push enemies back. The AI in this game is terrible. They barely put up any fight. The boss battle was so unchallenging and ass. Let me see if I can bring that up on the screen, because literally did a boss battle where the boss, like this giant robot thing, the boss was fighting the NPCs. That the boss never aimed at me the whole time I was fighting.
That's crazy.
And bro, literally
Like,
I'm just shooting the boss while he's fighting the other NPCs.
that's
And
crazy. Like
yeah.
it focusing too much on the NPCs is crazy. I've never heard like that's
And I was
crazy.
really like, I just was like, bro, where did these reviews come from? Where did this 84%? And maybe I just needed to keep playing, and it would just open up. A lot of games do that. I didn't have the patience for that though. So yeah, I gave up after 26 minutes. The second character, like I said, she was a little bit more fun to play with, but still, I was just like, this game is not doing anything for me. But yeah, another live service game that, or is it live service? Yeah, it's live service. You got a battle pass and shit that just came out, is Speed Freaks, free to play. And this is a team-based, objective-based car combat game in the Warhammer universe, Warhammer 40k Speed Freaks. This game is fun as hell. I actually love this game a lot. I played the beta, and they've improved so much from the beta, from the last time I played it, which is crazy. So it's class based. The different vehicles are different classes. So there's one that's like the speedster. That one can get places really fast, and it can outmaneuver like really slow but damaging attacks. But it's also weak. Doesn't do as much damage, and then its cooldown is like this shock wave that does a pretty good amount of damage. But yeah, it's good for like swooping in and getting that final hit, or enemies are trying to run away, it can just chase you down and then finish you off. So then the one that I was using was like kind of high DPS, slower rate of fire. The one you're seeing on screen, this one's not the one, but one I ended up settling on, it had like a jump to maneuver when people are shooting at you. You can jump out of the way. What is it? I think I had a grenade. Or it was a missile. I don't remember. But yeah, that one was like my main stay. There's a healer and there's a tank, like an actual tank, but like it also acts as the tank of the group. So this game actually needs a good team composition. Like this is Overwatch. Like there is actual strategy, team composition, building, like making sure, oh, we need a healer, we need tanks, we need DPS, but it's a car combat game, which I really didn't expect them to go this hard on this game, because even in the beta there was no healer when I played it the first time, so I never expected any of that. And then play it the full game, I'm like, oh, okay, they really thought this out. It was cool to see, like, oh yeah, like you really actually need to strategize your team and everything. But the main objective is domination. Basically, there's a point. You just gotta stay in that point, occupy it, eliminate all the enemies that are in there, defend the point, and then you just rack up as many points as you can while occupying. And the game, yeah, the then once you, like, the point will reset and you have to race to the other point. So this is where like the speedsters come in, because you want to be the first person to get to that point, because you get bonus for whoever's first, whichever team gets there first. And it's 8v8, so it gets hectic. There's a lot going on. It's very chaotic, but it's really fun. I was enjoying this game a lot, and it just made me think about the canceled Twisted Metal game, and I was like, bruh, what could have been? Like this brings me back to that Twisted Metal Vigilante 8, but now it's like, what it would be if those games came out today.
Crazy.
So yeah, this I recommend this one. Pretty fun. And then the one that's basically our first topic. So Tribe 9, a game I knew of. I knew it existed. Really had no hype for it. This game has like no marketing. Like, I'm pretty sure most people that if I would ask, like, you know, that game Tribe 9 is coming out, even some of the most hardcore gamers would not even know what this is. I just randomly saw it in a tweet one day, and they were like, it just was like, hey, Tribe 9 was announced and you can sign up for the beta. I didn't even look into the game. I was just like, okay, I'll sign up, whatever. It's from the creator of Danganronpa. Hold on, I'm gonna butcher his name. Kazutaka Kodaka. And you can tell instantly when you see the characters, and because he has a very distinct art style. So basically this game, when I signed up for it, I really didn't know what they were going for. I just thought, oh, action RPG with the Danganronpa art style. Ooh, okay, that sounds cool. But this is actually more. It's Danganronpa, but it's also a Hoyoverse style game, Genshin Impact style game. So there are a bunch of characters. You can play as all of them, and you unlock the characters through progressing through the story, but also gotcha system. Of course, you already know you gonna have to do them roles to try to get the character you want, and there. And so far in this beta, you get enough points where it hasn't hindered me at all, but you know that shit gonna be a grind eventually. But all that aside, this game has become one of my most anticipated games, which I was not expecting when I first went into this. So it's, like I said, action RPG, but it's also like a pixel art style RPG in the overworld, kind of like Octopath Traveler or Ayuden Chronicles, where you have like the 2D pixel art sprites, and then it's just 3D environments and backgrounds and stuff. And it also has that Danganronpa style visual novel, but it's like fully animated characters during the cutscenes when they're talking. And then you'll basically get into an encounter, not random encounters. You'll see them on the map, and you can sneak attack to have an advantage, or if they catch you, they'll have an advantage at the start of the battle. And it'll basically just go into that 3D action RPG combat. And first playing the combat, I was like, this is gonna be a spam type of action game for sure. Just spam B to attack. I was like, yeah, I'm probably not gonna feel this. Then you unlock the cards that you equip onto your characters to give them different boosts and different abilities and stat boosts and stuff. And then I unlocked the Witch Time card. And I already said, if it has Witch Time, I'm already more invested. I'm like, oh, okay. Dodge at the right time, slow down time. Yeah, it's over. So that shit opened up the game. And then there's actually it's not actually just spam B, because you'll have your special ability, which is X. And that ability basically kind of changes your moveset. So not only is it like an attack, usually, it'll also change how your attacks attack. I don't know. I can't think of any other way to say it. So there'll be like the main character that you first play as. If you're fighting a shielded character, you can't break through the shield. But then you'll do your X attack, and then his moves will be like more powerful and able to break through shielded attacks for a certain amount of time. So you basically have to kind of time that special ability so that you can get through certain enemies. And there's another guy who has like a gun, and you can sit from afar and hold the shoot button, and he does like these weak little pea shooters. Pew pew pew. He does the Mega Man lemons. But then when you use the X ability, he turns into just, Iron Beam. I mean, I said Iron Beam. Iron Man, photon cannon, and then you just like Kamehameha across the stage, just blasting everybody, for a limited amount of time. So the combat wise, I went in not expecting much, and then I actually ended up enjoying it, and especially just trying out all the different characters. There's healers, there's like support characters that buff your other characters, all of them playable. You can switch at any time during combat. You can switch at any time during the overworld, and even in the overworld when you're doing like the pixel art stuff, when you get to certain enemies, like, okay, so you'll see enemies and you want to get the advantage, so you want to attack them before they notice you. And if you have a ranged character in the overworld, you can shoot a ranged attack. So if there's like an enemy that is facing towards you and there's no way to like get behind them, you can just shoot them from afar, and then you'll have the advantage without them noticing. So yeah, so what really intrigued me the most about this game when I first started it, because this game had me hooked from the beginning just because of the story. And if you've played Danganronpa or watched the anime, you know that Kazutaka Kodaka he's an excellent writer. He knows how to write. He writes really depressing stories with really cheerful and goofy characters. So you start off the game, you're like looking at this CRT TV, and then it goes into like a save file for an NES game, and then you like load it up, and it's like, okay, we're gonna start this game with this character. Let me see if I can just fast forward to it. And then you start the game, and then it's basically starting off like Dragon Quest. It's like you're the hero, you're at the goddess statue, the statue is talking to you, like you're the hero who must defeat the Demon King. And that you have to train, and here's a quest for your training. You need to go to the merchant and go grab some herbs. And then you go to the merchant, grab the herbs, and then you come back. Then you question like, hey, I've been doing this same quest to go to the merchant and pick up herbs for like 2 years. When am I gonna leave the village and fight the Demon King?
Damn, 2 years is crazy.
And then she's like, you don't need to, like, she's like, you don't need to worry about all that. Just trust me. You trust me, right? And it gives you the option like yes or no. If you press no, she's like, okay, but you trust me, right? She basically ignores you and says, no, like, you trust me, right? And then you have to press yes to continue. So then she's like, yeah, go and investigate this pot. Just a clay pot. You go investigate, nothing's in it. And then he's like, bro, why am I doing this? Like, what's the point of this? And then you see these characters just floating in the sky. They're just walking through the sky, and they have like more SNES type of sprites versus like the big fat NES sprites that you are.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's like, bro, what is going on? So then he goes to the statue again, tries to talk to the goddess, and then she just starts going haywire. You start seeing all the like glitches and stuff, and then everything just like crashes. You go back to the village. All the villagers are just like dead on the ground. And then you see two people who like have different sprites. Like they're supposed to be the real, like they're supposed to look like real, and you're like in a simulation. Basically, you find out you're in a simulation this whole time, and then they were basically there to rescue you because you were like part of the resistance to stop this villain. His name's Zero. He's basically taken over the world, turned like it's so Danganronpa because that's basically kind of how Danganronpa was, where you lose your memories, you don't remember anything, just like the character from the first game. The whole world has been taken over by whoever the fuck, and you're basically trapped in this world. Except I don't want to get too deep into like the story stuff, but it kind of follows that Danganronpa formula, but it has a more interesting like switch up and take on it once you get further into it. So that shit hooked me from the beginning. I but yeah, the beginning of this game was pretty crazy. Then you actually like figure out who you are, and then it goes into like the regular 3D art style where you can see all the characters. So yeah, this game is actually way more impressive than I would have ever thought. And I played Zenless Zone Zero for a little bit, which is Hoyoverse's new game. And this is probably really, like, this game is really close to that as far as what kind of game it is. I think this game is way better than Zenless Zone Zero. Story-wise, the characters, the gameplay, everything, the world, everything about this game is just way more interesting than Zenless Zone Zero. Animation quality, Hoyoverse, they know what they're doing with the animation, so I'll say that they definitely have animation quality better on the Hoyoverse side. But as far as the actual storytelling, the combat, everything, I prefer this game over any of the Hoyoverse games. I feel like this would be one that I could actually get hooked into.
Hey, I only got one question. Is there a black guy?
There's not
Oh
a
my
single
God.
black guy so far. But yeah.
Is
Yeah,
it free to
and
play?
then the story gets tragic really fast. Like at first it's all hopeful, goofy, and all that, and then just like Danganronpa, the first deaths start to happen. Pink blood also. You still got the pink blood, just like Danganronpa. And then there's Dark Souls elements also. So you'll see players' dead bodies. It'll just be a chalk outline and then some pink blood, and then you can see the player's name and where they died. And then that's how you know when something's about to go down. Because before the first boss, I just saw a stack of white lines, just chalked white lines on the ground and just pink blood everywhere. I'm like, bro, what happened? And then that's how I knew that there was about to be a boss. So it literally went straight into the cutscene as soon as I walked down there and saw them bodies. But yeah, this game, I've basically played it. I started it yesterday, and then was not. I was just gonna play it for like 30 minutes, an hour, just real quick before I recorded Dual Wield, and then I just got hooked. After Dual Wield was playing it, played it until like 3 o'clock in the morning. I was playing it again this morning. Woke up just to play it early before the podcast. I've been hooked on this game. I'm really enjoying it, and it's gonna be free to play when it comes out in 2025. Sadly, have to wait. But yeah, this game is now on my radar. One of my most anticipated.
That's what's up.
Any question? Any
Is
comment?
it free?
It's gonna be free to
Nah,
play.
not really.
Okay.
Free to play, but not free to beat. Damn. You hear that, guys? You heard it here first.
Yeah, I know betas tend to make sure that the amount of like monetary stuff that you get is on point and you get it quickly so that you feel like, oh, I don't have to pay money to get these characters. I don't have to pay money to get like the better characters so I can progress through the world and stuff. But so far it doesn't feel like you would need, just from this beta, because I don't know if they're gonna change it. I know the finals they made you feel like you can earn money extra fast, and then when the game came out, that shit was so slow. The progression was slow. The battle pass was slow as hell. There was nothing to unlock that looked cool. Yeah. So hopefully they don't pull a fast one like they did. And if the progression is, and like the at the rate you earn the orbs that you use to get the gacha, which I have a clip of what the
Is
gacha
it called
system is.
gotcha because it's like I
Haha,
gotcha?
gotcha. I actually
Gotcha.
don't know. I think that's what the machines, like those
Exactly.
the little
That's where
coin
it started.
machines.
That's
just
where
what
it started.
they called them.
Yeah,
'Cause they get
got
you.
your, they got
They
your
got your bread.
quarter.
Yeah,
They
so
got
this
your
is
quarter.
this
That's
is
crazy.
the gacha menu, and then the animation that happens when you do the 10 times gacha, because you never do the 1 times gacha. Always save up.
Never.
Yeah,
Always
save
for the
up
10
and do the
times.
10 times. And then
Exactly.
I definitely got played on this
And then you get
gacha
played. You
because
always
I did
get
not
played
get
too.
a single
That's the crazy
character.
part.
Did not get a single character.
I hated that.
All cards.
I hated that with gotcha. You do the 10 times and you still get hoed.
Bruh. So this is, so basically these cards that you're seeing are the tension cards. They have different abilities that you can equip to your party, and then they have all types of different status effects. When you have multiple, they upgrade the percentage of whatever ability or status that's being increased. And this 1-star, 2-star, and 3-star, from what I can see, they haven't showed any 4-star, 5-star stuff. 3-star has been the highest that I've seen. And then they have the, oh, you'll get a 3-star within 80 pools. So if you do 80 pools, you're guaranteed to get a 3-star.
Yeah, so you gotta do it 10 times, gotcha 10 times.
Exactly. Well,
10
8
times
times.
10? Oh,
10
man.
times.
8 times, but
What if you
But
just
yeah,
got all the way through?
I was trying to show like the team composition, if I can find that.
see,
So,
I
yeah.
ain't gonna lie. In the gotcha, when there's a game that has a gotcha in it, I'll be waiting for the guarantee. I'll be waiting for like, oh, okay, they got a special pool where if you do this gotcha, it'll be like, oh, you do one pull for one, and then you do a pull for 5, and then you do a pull. You feel me?
Yeah.
You do a pull for 8, then you do a pull for 10, and on 10 you're guaranteed to get like one of the rarest cards type shit. I'll be saving my shit for that. I ain't gonna lie.
But yeah, team composition also plays a big part in this too. So, you usually want to have a ranged character, a melee character, and a healer. Or if you have a really strong melee character, having a support and a healer is good. So I have a bunch of different parties that I have, and you can change up the cards depending on who you have in your party. So yeah. But yeah, that was my impressions of Tribe 9. Mad that
Gotcha.
that I'm gonna have to wait, but I'm gonna play this beta to the max.
You still get in the beta? Oh,
I actually don't know. I'll put the link in the chat though if I can find it. And then let's see. Yeah, hope the one thing that I really hope is that I don't have to start over when the full game comes out. I know I probably am, but I'm gonna be hurt having to start over and do everything again. Because I've already put about 3, 4, 5 hours into this. I don't even know how much. I can just look at Steam. It's 6.9 hours. Crazy. All right. But yeah, man, that was Tribe 9. I hope this game sees some success, because if the Hoyoverse games can get as much hype as they do, I think this game deserves it for sure. All right.
Fuck the Hoyoverse. I'm here.
That's
That's
how
what you
you
wanted,
pull
right?
up.
That's how you wanted, right? That's what you want, right? You want Hater Teach. Hey, fuck Hoyoverse.
Well,
Xeno's Zone
we do
Zero.
need Hater Tej here for this next topic,
Oh man.
because
See, now
the
I gotta go
Borderlands
get
movie released, or at least early viewings came about,
Oh yeah, we can hit on that.
and
Wait, is that the one with
I
what's the face? Anthony
Kevin Hart.
Mackie?
No, not Anthony
Hart.
Mackie, Kevin Hart.
Oh,
You talking about
Anthony
Twisted
Mackie was
Metal?
in yeah, Twisted Metal.
Yeah,
Whatever happened to that? Didn't they cancel
It got a
Twisted
season
Metal?
2.
But didn't they cancel the game?
Yeah, they canceled the game, RIP. But
Then how did they get a
the
season 2? Oh my
because
god.
the show
these
is good.
niggas. Oh my god.
But yeah, shout out Anthony Mackie.
Hell
And
no.
unlike Twisted Metal, Fallout, The Last of Us, Arcane, Cyberpunk, who have all had really good TV/movie adaptations. Obviously, Mario and Sonic as well. All successful TV and movie adaptations that were well loved by people who love the franchise, the gamers, but also the people who really weren't into the franchises. So this was I was giving this game, I said game. I was going into this open-minded. I was like, you know what? Yes, they cast Kevin Hart as Roland, a tall, serious, like buff dude. So, it does not fit at all. But I was like, you know what? They can probably still make an enjoyable movie out of this. I actually liked that first trailer that they showed. I didn't think it was bad.
Can I ask you this? Was there a love story in that movie also, or not?
I have no idea.
Okay. Oh, okay.
It didn't seem like there was through the trailers, but
if they would have made it a rom-com, bro. Like, okay, you got a funny dude as the serious dude. Okay, is it good enough though? Is it still good enough though? Like, you feel me? Like, and I already kind of felt that it wasn't gonna be good enough, but yeah.
Yeah, so I went in, I was like, you know what? This could still be decent. Like, it could be okay at the very least. Then the reviews started to come out. First, it was like some gaming publications that were just like, bro, this is the biggest waste of time. This is one of the worst movies ever seen. I'm like, Well, yeah, they're the gamers are probably gonna be more harsh than the actual critics. Then the actual critics, the movie critics, started to chime in, and we saw the Rotten Tomatoes come up 0%,
0%
0% on Rotten Tomatoes.
certified ass.
Not a single positive review. Not one, which is crazy.
Bro,
I've
that's what I'm
actually
talking
never
about.
seen. I mean, I've seen 0% from like super B movie, like obscure horror movie titles and shit like that.
Some indie bullshit.
Yeah, some just like half-assed, not not no Hollywood shit like this with a 0%. And that's the achievement that they unlocked. And then we also I just saw before the podcast the box office sales for the first day, only 4 million.
Ooh.
120,
ain't bad, though.
120 million budget.
Oh.
4 million.
I didn't hear that part. I know that
They
part.
made
That's crazy.
1/30th of their money back on the first day.
Certified ass.
And the first day is when they see most of the sales. So I'm pretty sure this is gonna be a flop. So yeah. Who's going with me just to see how bad it is?
Ooh,
paying?
I'm
Better.
not.
You paying?
Going.
Because if you paying, I'll go. The fuck?
You don't got AMC A-list?
Nope.
Cause I got AMC A-list. I'm not paying for that shit,
Yeah, I'm not
You
paying
really
for
brought a
that shit, so
subscription
you gonna go
service
buy
for the movies?
yourself.
bruh.
Exactly.
It-
I'll go
bro,
to the
one
movies like
ticket is like $18. The subscription per month is $20. There's no
$2
reason.
more. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
there's
then
no
you get to
reason
watch
for
any-
you to.
Wait, so how many? You can just
You can watch 3 movies a week. IMAX, Dolby Cinema, the highest quality.
Wait,
Three
you said
movies a
3
week.
movies a week?
every
3
week.
movies a week.
That's
Every week.
That's
oh,
crazy.
okay. That's. See, I don't go to the movies like that.
See, I'm at the point where I will just go see movies by myself now. Like if I went to see Deadpool and Wolverine again, just randomly, during work, of course, because
Whoa.
Of course.
during work hours.
Of course.
Um,
Mandatory.
So yeah, I was just like, you know what? Let me go watch that hell again. Went to go see it in IMAX 3D, just because it was free, like with my subscription. Shout out to AMC A-List. Shout out to Game Pass. Shout out to YouTube Premium. Those 3 best subscriptions in the world right now.
I'm thinking
I
about
watch-
YouTube Premium.
Wait, so when you, it's only for one person though, right? Do they have
Yes,
anything for like two people?
that's why. Because I know when I go with my girl or when I go with y'all not going to pay for the IMAX stuff. So I'll be like, all right, I'm not gonna make y'all pay for the IMAX or the Dolby or anything because that should be too high. Because IMAX tickets are like $24. So if you go see at least one movie a month, you making weight.
You getting your bread. Yeah,
You getting your
money
bread
back.
in stride.
You
And
getting
then
your money
sometimes
back.
they'll, because I want to go see Trap before I leave, so I might just go see Trap. And even though I would not pay to go see Trap because I know M Night Shyamalama Ding Dong gonna fuck me over. Yeah, I already know
You know
how
he
that
is.
shit's going. The premise amazing. The like everything about the trailers, you just like, bro, this
Bro,
seems like it's gonna hit, but you know that ending is gonna piss you off because it's M Night Shyamalan. So yeah,
I'ma got you.
bruh, that's the real gotcha. Every time you go see one of his movies, that's the gotcha.
Nah, that's Kojima nowadays.
Right, Kojima and M Night are the same people.
They're
Pull
the
a
same
Houdini.
dude, bro.
Pull a
Theatrical
Houdini
tricks.
with storytelling is crazy.
Hey, bro, I'm telling you, they get that because you even get that $60 out of you. Hey, it's on you now. It's beyond him.
But yeah, are we gonna see a spike in Borderlands 3 sales after this, like we saw with Cyberpunk and Mario and Sonic?
Maybe if people rally up and say they should try the game. If it's that ass, if some way somehow they can get the internet, somebody on the internet could explain to them that the game is better than the movie. If the movie's that ass, or maybe niggas might. Oh my bad.
Bro, I
People
feel
might like
like
the movie.
I actually feel like we gonna see people. It's so ass that it's actually making me want. Like the reviews are so bad, I actually want to see it just to see how bad it is. That's how people. If anything, this is gonna get them more sales than if it was just mid.
That Morbius
Bro,
message.
the Morbius effect.
I need to watch that. I need to watch that.
Bro,
really
I
need
fell
to watch it.
asleep like 40 minutes into that movie. That shit was
I gotta watch
already
it for
goofy as
Certified
hell
ass.
just from
I gotta watch it for
before.
Spider-Man
Like I
purposes.
got to the part where he was getting his powers and shit, and that shit was goofy as hell. Ah, bro. Hopefully we can let's get some Borderlands memes going. Gaslight them into thinking that we're interested, and then make them release the movie in theaters again for it to flop for a second time.
Bro, they were really on some dope when they did that shit last time, bro.
That was
Bro,
crazy.
They was really
Sony
on some
out
shit.
like whoever
They got baited so bad, bro. Oh my
Sony
god.
will never live that down. No way they saw people talking about Morbius online as a joke and thought that, bro, the people want the people want us to bring it back and put it in theaters. That's what they want.
Social media is going crazy, guys. We gotta do it.
It's Morbin time. They love this. And then these niggas put it out and flopped for two times.
Twice. 2 for 2.
I remember that. That was crazy.
So, yeah.
Bro, what did they lose like another 20 million doing that or some shit?
Bro, they lost another like 20 million or something like that. Hey, I know whoever's decision that was, he's out of there. He's fired.
Out of there. Yeah. I know, out of there. Those people who made them tweets laughing. They got the real the real victory. That's crazy. An ass movie. Y'all gonna redo it. Y'all gonna re-put it in theaters. Just because people was oh my god, man.
Hyping it up. Fake hyping it up.
He must have not read the whole like he probably just seen the first part and didn't read the comments under, unless the comments under were just they were all just
bro, he just searched up Morbin time. He's like, bro, the people love this.
100,000 likes on his tweet, guys. They love it. They love it. There's thousands of tweets talking about the movie. They love it, guys.
Is that if we ever see Morbius in a movie ever again, he has to say it's Morbin time now. But yeah, Borderlands movie is bad. Not surprising, but disappointing. Because a Borderlands movie could actually be really good. If it was James Gunn, because Borderlands is kind of Suicide Squad-ish. I could see James Gunn doing a really good Borderlands movie. Because he gets humor and dark humor and violent really well. So yeah, I don't know. I don't think we'll ever see Borderlands. I think they should have went animated and used like the cell shaded comic book style of the graphics in an animated series. That probably would have went over way better than a live action one. But yeah. Any other comment? Borderlands movie.
Nope.
All right.
Fuck them.
Who is? I'm not even gonna look up the director. I'm not even gonna shame that man like that.
Shame
Alright.
that man. Boo that man.
I don't really care about the franchise enough to look him up. Like I looked up the Dragon Ball Evolution director to make sure that I never support a single movie from that guy ever again.
How dare you? How dare you?
All right.
That man should be ashamed for the rest of his life and the next life.
All right. Bad news, guys.
Oh my god.
EA is negotiating another exclusive license extension with the NFL.
Oh my god.
The monopoly is not done. The monopoly will
It's
never
growing.
end. So this is coming from Insider Gaming, Mike Stroff. For nearly 20 years, when it comes to simulation football games, there is only one option: EA Sports and Madden NFL. EA had what am I doing? Why am I talking like this? EA has had an exclusive license agreement with the NFL since December 2004, making the Madden franchise the sole game in town. Sure, there have been other football games since then, but nothing like what was around in the early 2000s, when fans had games like NFL Fever and NFL 2K as alternatives to Madden. But now, as the exclusive contract between EA and the NFL gets close to the end of the current agreement, many have been wondering whether that's about to change. It's not. The current deal was signed as an extension back in 2020 for $1.5 billion. And it goes through the 2025 season. There's an option to extend it by a year through 2026 if target revenue was hit. And by all estimations, the target has been. So what we're looking at is a contract that expires in 2 years. That 2-year window is the same point in time when EA and the NFL announced their last extension of the Madden license. So where is the current one? Talks are ongoing. Sources have indicated to Insider Gaming that discussions between EA and NFL have been ongoing regarding the future of the game and the license. It said that talks began later than in the past for a variety of reasons, including concern from the league if remaining exclusive with one company was the best option. So yeah, there's some good news, at least, because it seems like the NFL does seem to maybe be looking into not renewing that contract, and probably realizing that maybe they would make more money if they actually had more developers making NFL games, you know, like 2K.
Right.
I do not want 2K touching
If
on.
I was an NFL player, I would have
It'd
been.
be better than Madden.
I would have been told the higher ups, "Hey, stop letting EA handle football. Let other people come on now."
If
We need
anything,
Like, I wouldn't have a problem with it if EA made good shit, but
We
EA
have
is just
we have
comfortable.
That's what I'm
EA's
competition.
saying.
comfortable with shit.
See,
Yeah.
you know who
exactly.
has? Okay, look. You know who has an exclusive contract with a sports league? The MLB and Sony. But guess what? No one
Hey,
complains about that because
Exactly.
MLB The Show is great every year.
They
No
always
one
do
has
something
ever really
different.
complained about MLB The Show like that. They don't. Yes, they they're just like every other sports game. For the most part, it's the same, with slight upgrade. But it plays well. It's not glitchy. It's good for competitive play. It has a good franchise mode, story mode.
Dang, I woke
All
up
of
to
that.
blasphemy.
Oh, a resident baseball player.
Well,
Because
right on
obviously,
time.
I barely play, so
They
he
still some
can.
hoes though. They buying out licenses and stuff. Nah, but yeah, you right. It's live.
It's better than Madden, so
Yeah,
I guess.
they're not as shady, and then the monetary is not even close to how they
You can't
do
compare that to
Madden
EA. But
2K.
when EA was on baseball though, hey, that was better than the show. I ain't gonna lie. But you know, people start buying up licenses and stuff.
But the MLB did force Sony to put their games on put the game on Xbox and Nintendo Switch. So there was that deviation at least. If Sony was going to continue to be the only exclusive developer, they had to put their games on other consoles. But yeah, dude. I know I'm not even gonna ask. Do we want the exclusive contract to end? Because I know that's a resounding yes. But do we think
other
that
people
that's
a chance.
actually gonna happen? Is the real question. Because 1.5 billion, I didn't even know it was that much, but that's a crazy ass number.
That is a crazy number.
We need more alternatives, man. Like, see, this is the thing with companies owning something. Like, if we had 3 companies, right, making NFL games, they all make their own version for NFL, blah, blah. Bro, we all know one company's going to make a good game or a better game than the rest. One's going to make a mid game, and one's going to make some shit no one's really care for. And then all the public reception is going to go to that one game. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro.
Competition drives
helps.
creativity. Competition drives these developers to try doing something that they wouldn't have done before. ESPN,
Exactly.
NFL 2K5, all the things that they added to that game is because Madden was so dominant that they were like, you know what? Let's just
Fuck it.
let's just go all out and just try all these different things. And then they priced it at $30 when Madden was $50 to make sure that there was even more incentive to go with ESPN over Madden. EA did not like that. Literally bought the contract the next year to be the exclusive developer. So yeah. And now NBA 2K, when NBA Live was still lurking, we saw how NBA 2K just started doing all this crazy stuff. They were improving the gameplay, improving the animations. Dunk contest was on point. 3-point shoot contest, all that stuff was in the game. And then once NBA Live stopped being a threat, and then they just stopped making NBA Live altogether, we see what's going on with NBA 2K because there's no competition.
But even look at Blitz. Like, Blitz was lit for its time. You know, it was different. It wasn't like a football simulation. It was more of an arcade game, but football based. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Bruh, 2K
but it was fun.
2K went from figuring out new ways to make the gameplay good to figure out new ways to take your brain.
But yeah.
Yeah. With video game, yeah, we need competition when it comes to stuff like single sport game. Like, it's just like with shooters. Imagine if Call of Duty was the only, well, like people that can make shooting games.
The only thing is, man, they don't have
I
that.
mean, Call of Duty don't have
Bro,
competition
that would be
either,
the lamest thing ever if there was like a shooters rights and one like
Bruh,
one
like,
one company got the like, bruh, people
Yeah, one
that would
company
be
gets
bad for
all
the
the guns.
whole gaming.
all
See,
assault
Call
rifles.
of Duty
You can't
still
have an
has
assault rifle in your game. Imagine that.
Yeah,
Bruh, that'd
or a
be
pistol or something.
We trademark assault rifles, exclusive agreement for 10 years. No other game
Bro.
can have the assault rifle.
But see, Call of Duty has competition, but most of the competition just don't have the money to compete.
No,
Nah.
Call of Duty
they're
already
beating
got some
them.
marketing.
They're getting whooped now. It's a new age. They're getting
whooped now.
whooped.
Who's whooping them?
They're okay. If we're talking about, because this is the thing, there are live service games that are winning in the ongoing live service free to play game, like Valorant, like Fortnite.
Yeah.
Even wait, was Apex above Call of Duty? I know at one point it was. I don't know if it still is though.
Apex usually is. I'm not gonna lie
But
to you.
the thing is that Call of Duty is still up there when it comes to that free to play Warzone type shit.
Yeah.
But they also sell 20 plus million copies of Call of Duty at $70, $100, $150 version every single year. So they get double. They get the double surge.
Yeah. They
On
get
top of people buying the skins, buying
the free to play surge,
the
and
battle
the
pass,
pay
all that
to-
other shit.
Yeah, they get the free to play and the pay to play surges.
And that's something that Valorant and Fortnite and all these other companies don't have, which is why Call of Duty is the biggest franchise in gaming. Besides Pokemon.
I'm not buying the
Fortnite,
game. I'm only getting the free to play version. I'm gonna spend some money on the battle pass. I'm gonna spend some money on skins.
And now that it's in Game Pass, you know they about to be spending hella money on skins and battle passes and all that shit.
But see,
They say,
honestly,
I got
I
the
feel
game
like
for free. $70 going towards skins.
Fortnite got the better vision, long-term vision, I think, because bro, how many Call of Duties we need to buy? Like, bro, Fortnite been Fortnite for like 10 years.
Bruh,
Ain't no Fortnite 2 coming.
See, but this is the
Ain't
thing.
no-
You can say that, but Call of Duty sells every time. So at the end of the day, there's no reason for them to stop doing it until those stop
Bro,
selling.
Call of Duty sells. No. I'll say this: Call of Duty sells because when it comes to a team deathmatch shooter, there's not a lot of shooters that compete with what Call of Duty offers.
Nah, but what's gonna call it?
Call of Duty is
what's
just so
called?
simple.
Yeah,
It's
Call of
just
Duty
easy to
simple,
get
and bro,
into.
And Fortnite's goated because guess what? They're not making another Fortnite. They're not making a
Exactly.
Fortnite 2.
Fortnite
You're keeping your skins because they're never
Exactly.
making a number 2.
Exactly.
You're keeping your skins.
Call of Duty be finessing. They do finesse.
Call of Duty got to make Black Ops and Modern Warfare and
They gotta say, "Oh,
Vanguard,
you can
World
have all
War.
your skins in Warzone, but you can't have it in the. You can't bring them to the other game."
Bro, you know how many Snoop Dogg skins they made, bro, in the past like 5 years?
Yeah, see
You
that's
can
the
transfer
one
no-
thing Fortnite got. Like, you'll never have to rebuy anything in Fortnite.
That's
Yeah.
why
you
when
gonna
it
have
comes to
that
the free to play model, Call of Duty's still trying to catch up to
They're
Fortnite. And I don't
finessing.
think they're gonna
That's
be
what
able
they're
to.
doing. It's a
Can't wait for
finesse.
Warzone 3.0, and then
Oh my
all the
God.
shit you had before you gotta re-get.
And that's why people are leaving Call of Duty, bro. That's my main gripe with Call of Duty, bro. That's my main gripe right there. That shit.
Bro, 'cause
Every year,
I was literally
the
just
guns you had
playing.
every year are irrelevant or erased because they made a new game where you gotta fucking do the bullshit. Like, bro, that's why I don't take Call of Duty, bro. I don't give a fuck about Call of Duty, honestly.
Yeah, because I was just playing
New
Fortnite with
Year
my
thing,
girl
bullshit.
the other day, and she was just showing me like how the skins have progressed from season 1 all the way to now. Like, she was just showing me all her skins from the beginning to now. I was like, bro, Call of Duty could never imagine still having. I mean, they didn't really
Since
do
from,
that
like,
back
8 years
then.
ago.
But like, imagine you had all your guns from the first Modern Warfare, all the gold skins, all of that
All the
stuff.
skins,
Yeah,
every
all the
skin
skins
from every Call of
from
Duty.
Modern Warfare, the original Modern Warfare in 2007, all the way to now.
They not about
Bro,
that.
all the gun skins from every Call of Duty, it would be crazy as fuck.
But see,
Bro, niggas would be.
And then the
They
same
be
thing
in-
gonna happen when the next Halo come out. All the stuff I bought on Halo Infinite is gone. Doesn't matter anymore.
I just hope the next one you can change the color of your stuff. That like, why did they take that out of that game?
To sell it to you, obviously.
Exactly. That's so annoying, bro.
Bro, they sold Snoop Dogg like 3-4 times in the past 5-6
Like,
years.
sell me the fit thing and let me change the colors, bro. Ugly ass colors y'all putting on them. Oh man, please.
Well, but see, no. But see, that proves the point. Like when it comes to the pay to play model, Call of Duty's gonna push numbers just to their gameplay. But Fortnite got it when it comes to like skins and longevity.
You said they're gonna push more to their gameplay.
The way that they change up the game every season.
Yeah, exactly.
This season is literally all about vehicular combat.
That's another thing I can give to Fortnite.
And the last season was the Avatar airbending and the bending abilities.
Yeah, like that's one thing I can give about Fortnite.
There was the season where they added the grinding, and then
they changed the map,
across the map,
and they changed the way to play the game. Like Call of Duty's not doing that.
Yeah, they do.
It's literally the same game. It's the same game, different skins.
And that's another thing. Fortnite people don't ever really complain about the gameplay of the game, bro.
Different
they
maps,
never complain. Call of Duty people complain.
Past Call of Duties, they're giving you the same maps, like the same nostalgia maps. Like they're just rinse and repeating. That's all Call of Duty really be doing. They take stuff out and then bring it back. When Fortnite do that, they're bringing stuff back from and then they're bringing stuff back from way back in season. They're not bringing stuff back like how Call of Duty 2, like you're taking one thing and then bringing it back. Like no.
When they did the Fortnite, what was it, day one or not day one, but like season 1? They brought back that map with tilted towers and all that. That was cool.
Like
but now they got that Fortnite Reload, which is like a resurgent version with the old map, old guns, like classic. Classic feel and everything.
No build mode was eating off a Call of Duty's plate so bad.
Bro, no build mode is the reason that Fortnite was able to surpass everything.
The comeback, yeah.
Because the comeback after the no build mode was crazy. Because that's the only reason I'm playing that game today.
Yeah.
Because I always said there was nothing wrong with the gunplay of Fortnite for a third-person shooter. It's just that
the building.
Yeah, that building shit was so ass. And then they started adding slide and mantle and jumping through windows and just kept on improving the gameplay. The swimming, then the like dolphin swim, like all that stuff that they started adding, then vehicles, it just started. I was like, okay.
Yeah, like upgrading the movement.
Bro, when Call of Duty
that's really what it was. Once they got the movement right in Fortnite, I was like, okay, this is a good game. Like the movement felt good. Besides, I hate that there's a stamina bar. I don't think any multiplayer shooter should have a stamina bar.
That'd be messy.
And that shit is so short.
Yeah.
They need to get rid of that. But other than that, everything about Fortnite feels good.
Quick question. Y'all think PUBG, PUBG's cool, but I don't think PUBG was able to upgrade itself like how
it just wasn't it didn't change fast enough.
No, it was really you had to pay for it. If it was free, it
took too long to go free to play.
If it was free and if it wasn't
too long to go to PlayStation.
If it wasn't as buggy as it was, I feel like it would be more up there because people still play it. They still be having tournaments. That game is more of not like a Western game. It's more like they be playing it a lot in Asia and Europe a lot more than they play it in North America. But it ain't as It could have been. I say it would have been bigger than. I'm not gonna say it would have been bigger than Fortnite.
They just needed someone. They needed someone big to back them.
Yeah, it would have been. It took them a while. It took them a while, and then that price range. If it was free from the jump, I feel like it would have been a little bit. People wouldn't mind how bad it was. Cause I remember when we played that game. We used to get kicked out the game, join the game, and win. That's how bad it was. But back to Call of Duty. The thing that Call of Duty do Call of Duty has tried to change like the game, like in Warzone and stuff, like where they try to have like your character have superpowers and stuff, but it just did not work out.
Yeah.
I remember that stuff, like when they tried to give you like super like you got super jump. It was like other stuff you can do if you found things, but it just did not. It just did not work.
But see, even though whatchamacallit, PUBG costs money, I mean, there's games that went free after a while that, they cost money and still did pretty good and changed a lot. Like even Rocket League.
Yep, Rocket League
Rocket League's
was
a perfect example.
a pay to play, and then it went free to play.
But they was updating, weren't they updating Rocket League a lot?
Yep, they were adding
And
new
it wasn't
sports.
as buggy and so.
They
Yeah,
were
bro.
adding
PUBG,
different
bruh.
modes, the tournaments, all
PUBG,
this
nah. PUBG was They was not.
shit. The
Bruh,
jank is really what killed PUBG.
I ain't gonna lie.
The jank.
Respectfully, I like some of the jank, cause some of the jank made the game live. But yeah, it was just too janky. That was the only thing. It was just too. It was sometimes unplayable, and then it took too long for them to like do stuff.
So yeah,
But that's to me my favorite. That's my favorite battle royale. To me, that's my favorite. That's the only.
OG.
That's the only game that where like when you in that last couple of circles, like when I say your heart, bruh, because it's like you can't cheat. You can't cheat. It's like,
bro, it'd be a field and you still can't see where niggas.
bruh, you can't see people. You don't, bruh. People are just still. You don't know what's about to happen, and then that circle move, and then everybody's just start, bruh.
Bro, like
That's the best feeling.
either there's a little dip and somebody's like down a hill, slightly down a hill, or in the bush, or some.
And then
crazy
everybody
shit.
was asked with the aim, so it was just so, bruh. It was such a good game. Oh man, I wish it did. It was up there like Fortnite.
You might have one person driving around in a circle.
Bruh, what? I remember you used to hit a tree. You used to get what? Your health used to go. Your health used to go. But yeah, Fortnite's doing this thing. I'll admit it. I ain't like Fortnite. Once they added the no builds, and then I play sometimes with solo. Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. No build
I like
destroyed Call of Duty. Like no build was like almost like directly aimed at Call of Duty's fan base.
yeah. A lot of people got back on that game once they added that. Because the gunplay is good. The gunplay is fun. And then when they add other stuff like the different things, the different seasons, like it makes it fun. I don't like the car stuff right now.
Yeah,
Respectfully.
I ain't gonna lie. The
told
way
him,
that we just be winning just because we the only one at the end of the game with a car, that shit is so terrible, bro. That shit is so cheap. I be feeling bad every time we win because of the vehicle. Because that shit is just that you just pull up, just start running them over. Someone's in the turret with a grenade launcher, just blowing everybody up, and then victory royale. They can't do anything but then again, they've added a bunch of anti-vehicle weapons now. But there are teams who are the last ones, and they have none of those weapons. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? What, you should always, if you're in the end of the game, you need to have either EMPs or the magneto hands or the minigun. Yeah, anything that can destroy the vehicles fast or stop the vehicle in its track. My go-to is the magneto hands. That shit is so fun.
I look here to see what that looks like.
You only got
that right now.
8 days until the season's over.
I ain't about to play that game.
You only got 8 days until the season's over.
I ain't gonna lie,
I'm happy for that.
Y'all got me for 30 more minutes. Then I gotta represent my country. You feel me?
Oh, what's
Shout out to Olympics.
The Olympics?
Why am I watching people breakdance right now?
Oh shit!
I heard
But
about
yeah,
I heard
Shout out
about
to
the
them
Olympic
for making that
breakdancing. I heard
making
about
the what
yeah,
you
I
that.
saw
call.
some of it.
Shout out.
That's
Joel, why you
crazy.
not over there?
Hey, I don't know how to break dance.
Bro, that was your favorite Gucci
Bro,
Mane song.
He used to
that's
Break
crazy.
dancing,
he
break
used to
Nah,
jerk and
dancing,
then
Nah,
break
bro.
dancing.
Nah,
he used
bro.
to jerk and then do
We
the knee thing, the knee
nah,
breaker.
bro.
I ain't never did the knee
Nah,
breaker.
bro.
Uh,
The Olympics is
I
wilding,
only
bro.
did the
How they gonna have
reject.
Olympic breakdancing, but they're not gonna have Olympic twerking, bro?
That's
oh
what I'm
my
saying.
god.
Game over. Game over.
USA
Game over.
winning
First,
You
automatic.
asking a real
You
question.
no one's out twerking us, bro. On God.
Game over.
hey, I don't
Nah,
know about
nah,
that
nah.
one.
Africa,
Jamaica's
For
got it.
Africa,
Africa,
Oh
Africa,
no,
for
yeah,
African
Jamaica.
countries,
Nah,
Jamaica's got
Jamaica
you.
and
Yeah,
Africa, they be
Jamaica,
going crazy.
Africa gonna be up there.
Yeah,
It's
nah,
gonna be America,
I spoke too
bro.
soon. I ain't gonna lie.
bro, we
Oh,
gonna fuck
way too
around and
soon.
lose to somebody that we never expected.
We're gonna lose to Germany.
Yugoslavia.
We're gonna lose to Germany. We're gonna lose
No.
to Poland on some weird
Bruh,
crazy
You
shit.
already know what time
look,
it is when that
it's
happens.
all if Poland win, it's it's Lil Yachty fault if Poland win
oh,
because he brought the
Oh,
walk,
man.
and then ever since then it like
bro,
made him
I'm
change.
watching, bro. Right now it's Japan versus Canada. It looks funny, like.
But yeah, let's
the-
let's get back on topic. Surprise Call of Duty discussion and all that. So yeah, Madden. Anything else to say about the Madden EA NFL renewal?
Hopefully they don't get it again.
Fuck Monopoly.
I just want to see somebody. I just want to see competition.
Hey,
To
I
be
just
honest.
want to see a twerk contest.
Oh, yeah.
Freaky frog.
Everything needs a twerk contest. Hey, we need to boost Ice Spice career because it's
Oh, my
about to go
God.
down the drain.
All right.
It's
Somebody
about
mute
to
this
go
guy.
down the drain.
Somebody mute this guy's mic.
Mm.
There's a new Yakuza game on the way. And according to the RGG director, it's going to be something new and different from the previous game. And we just got a trademark that Sega filed for Yakuza Wars. So this caused a lot of speculation as to what this game was gonna be, because it's not, basically he said it's not gonna be like a dragon, or basically what he's hinting at, that it's not gonna be like a dragon, and it's not gonna be like the OG Yakuza games. So basically people have been speculating what's next. What's the next genre that they get into?
Racing.
And then the Yakuza Wars part kind of gave me a lot of ideas as to what it could be. So first I'm gonna ask y'all, what do y'all think?
They about to
they're
make a
gonna
racing game.
Yakuza Wars. What do you think that could be?
Disregard that. You know the one game, the little mini game you play with the race cars.
Yeah,
the
with
little.
the Mario
That's
Kart
what they're
looking
gonna. That's
motherfucker.
gonna be the wars. That's what they're gonna do. They're gonna make a full game of that. Watch. I hated that game. Hated
That
that
shit's
game in
fun.
Yakuza. Bruh, it was fun, but I got to the end and I couldn't find the last. I couldn't find. Bruh, you had to find like something for your car to, so it wouldn't. Cause you know how if your car would like fall off the what you call if you don't have certain things on it, bruh. I got to the end of that thing and I couldn't beat it because I couldn't find the last thing that I needed for my car. Ah, Yakuza. But hey, man, who knows? It'll probably be a car game. What they be playing mahjong? It'll probably
Wow.
be that.
Any
Nah.
other ideas?
We gonna see, cause I mean they already did the turn based stuff, and then they have the regular Yakuza thing. So it's like what else could they do? It's gonna be a sports game.
The first thing that popped into my head, multiplayer team, like versus online
Okay.
Yakuza game. Make your gang, create your own Yakuza character, go online, either in a Naraka Blade Point style battle royale, or like 4v4, 5v5 type of, just in the town of Kamurocho, whatever, Kamuracho, I think it's called. You just in that town, and then you gotta find the other gangs, and then just battle it out. Different classes, different factions, abilities and shit. That was the first thing that popped in my head when I saw that. Then I was thinking maybe they go, like, instead of just straight turn-based RPG like Dragon Quest, which is what they were going for with like a dragon, maybe they go more Fire Emblem, and you can control like the unit, you move them around, like a tactics RPG.
Yeah, I can see that.
So yeah, either way, I
That's a good
don't care what they
anticipation.
do, honestly, because
You know it's gonna be.
yeah, like they know how to, like, after the turn-based switch, I was like, okay, they know how to try new things and make it work in this,
Yeah.
but it still feels like a Yakuza game. So yeah, I'm excited regardless what they do with it. But a multiplayer spin-off, if that's what this is, that would actually be pretty cool. With that beat 'em up gameplay from the OG. But yeah, any thoughts, comment?
I'm a Yakuza fan.
Love to see it. Love to
I
hear
can't
it.
wait
Love
to
to
see
hear
it.
it. Love to see it.
They gotta have my boy in it, you know.
It's crazy how much Yakuza has blown up since, like, from not even getting translated over here, barely getting all the releases only on PlayStation, to now one of the most beloved franchises.
Right. I was hooked when the first time I played it. I was hooked. Good story, good gameplay, like good side stuff, good
Bro, the side quest that's really where it is,
interaction.
because that shit, like, it's the most serious story in the main story.
Yeah,
Like,
bruh.
all, bro, like, that should be
Serious as
sad, that
hell.
should be
Yeah.
like crazy, and then you go to the side quest and you got
And
niggas
you,
dressing up like babies, and you're like,
bruh,
bro, what the
Whoa.
you
fuck
have to dress, bruh.
is
I think you have to
happening?
dress up. No, I don't think you have to dress up as a girl. But
In Like a Dragon, bro, they
Hey,
had
man.
this one quest where you just
Hey.
had all these grown ass men dressed up as babies, and this lady was taking care of them. That shit was
Bruh.
scary. That shit,
my
bruh.
my favorite part is when what's his name keep chasing you. That oh man, what's his name?
Mashima,
Yeah,
was,
bruh,
or
Majima or something
yeah,
like that,
Majima.
bruh. The way this guy was a cop, he dressed as a girl. He was under a one of them orange. I forgot what they're called,
I don't know
but
why.
he was in a
But
trash
when you said
can,
dressed as a
bruh.
cop as a girl, it just made me think of that South Park episode. That guy, the cop, he just as a
Bruh, like
girl.
Oh yeah,
he
when
look,
he was acting like a
yeah,
hooker.
yeah, bruh. And then you have to. He
He
just
took his
comes
job
out
a
of
little
nowhere,
too
and then you
serious,
just
man.
have to fight him, bruh. That was so, bruh. Like he's literally my favorite character in that game because he's just, bruh, so funny, bruh. Every interaction with him was just hilarious, and he was hard,
Hey,
especially with that bat,
remember how they canceled Sega Heroes as soon as they added him to the game, and
bruh.
Oh man,
we didn't even get a chance to really play with this nigga
Play
before they
with him,
canceled the game. They
bruh.
were like, we're adding Yakuza characters. Oh, and the game's canceled also.
Oh man. Hey, the creators of what was that game you was called? You was playing triple or nine, whatever.
Tribe
Come on,
9.
man. Tribe 9. Make it Sega Heroes. Come on. It's not that hard. Like, let's not talk about it. I don't want to do all that. But yeah, I can't wait to see. I'm a Yakuza fan for sure.
Bro, there's too much to go back to, but I want to go play the previous games now.
Bruh, I do too.
But there's
But
just
it's
no
like
way.
I don't have time, bruh. it's too much other stuff coming out where like
Remember at the beginning of the year, I said I was gonna play through all the Yakuza games by the end of the year.
you ain't played not one.
What happened?
Mhm.
You ain't played not one. I told him I was like, you're not doing it, bruh. Cause first of all, them games take a lot, and it's like you gonna get lost in the side stuff because the side stuff is actually good. That's one thing about that game. Like the side stuff be good.
All right.
I remember what Yakuza game I was playing. Sonic,
Kiwami?
Sonic
Oh.
fighting game. I was just sitting there playing the Sonic fighting game because, bruh,
Wait, you talking about the old one?
Sonic.
Like the
Sonic
arcade
Fighters.
one?
it's like it play like Tekken.
It was like fake Tekken, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Hey, it's not Tekken, it's Virtual Fighter.
Oh yeah, Virtual Fighter. Because Virtual Fighter was kind of first.
Hey man,
And
same thing
they
to
made
me.
and they made that's the same company that made that game. So
All right, next topic. PC players rejoice. Y'all getting
is the PC
Something.
player in here?
Oh man, he disappeared. Shout out to him.
Sony
Valorant player.
and Fire Sprite have a new horror game coming out, and it looks like it's gonna be coming to PC day one. Not a multiplayer game, not a live service game, single player horror game coming to PC day one.
Oofy.
Now,
Oopsie.
Let me read this article. Hold on. Lost the link.
Zombie.
God damn it. I keep clicking the wrong link. So this comes from so Sony Fire Sprite dark horror game to be from an established IP, potentially releasing on PC day one. Game designer Emily Stell lists the project as narrative horror title for PS5 and PC, coming from MP First. Currently, PlayStation Studios has a large number of unannounced projects in the works, one of them being a single-player narrative horror project developed by the studio Fire Sprite, which was acquired by Sony in 2021. Although we know little to nothing about this game officially, over the years rumors and leaks have emerged around this project, such as an internal document that would reveal the game's codename being Heartbreak, and statements from insider Colin Moriarty, fuck that guy, who claimed in a podcast that the game could be set on an island and have a female protagonist. Now we will talk about some discoveries related to the game's release platforms, the specific genre, and the possibility of resurrection of an old PlayStation franchise. I don't think they actually hint at what the pre-established IP might be, but basically the big part of this is that we now have there's a chance that we're gonna see a single player first party under PlayStation. This is a studio purchased and owned by PlayStation. Single player, not live service game that could be launching on PC day one. Oh, also there's no Lego. Lego didn't force them. This, that was the when it was Horizon, Lego Horizon. The excuse was that Lego forced them to do it. But this is 100% PlayStation owned single player game coming to PC day one. And
So
the
what they gonna
PlayStation
say
dudes
now?
has said that it's only first it was when the rumors came out that Horizon Zero Dawn was coming to PC. That'll never happen. PlayStation would never put their games on PC. Horizon Zero Dawn comes out on PlayStation. Oh no. Actually, it wasn't even Horizon. It was Detroit Become Human first. That's only published by PlayStation. It's a third party made the game. Then Horizon Zero Dawn comes out on PC. You know, it's like 4 years later. You know, it don't even count really. Spider-Man Miles Morales came out a year after it released on PS5. You know, it's okay as long as they don't do it day one. That's when, you know, that's what's the bad thing if it's day one. Helldivers 2, day one on PC. Oh, that's live service. You know, if it's a multiplayer live service game, it makes sense if you do it that way. Lego Horizon, day one, not live service. Lego forced them to do that. If it wasn't a Lego game, you know, this would have never happened. And now we're finally at the point where we have a full first-party game from PlayStation looking to drop day one on PC. Single player, not live service. What's the
That's
excuse
actually
gonna be
hilarious.
now? What is the excuse gonna be now?
Bro, that's just where gaming's going right now. The PC,
They don't want to
hey.
hear that. They said nah, that's not the way. Xbox is doing it wrong. They're never gonna copy Xbox and put their games on PC day one.
They gonna go on strike and not buy PlayStation anymore?
Hey man,
They
remember
don't buy the games.
shout out to Blaze 4K, one of the only PlayStation dudes I fuck with, because he was a man of his word. He said if Spider-Man is ever on PC, I will saw my Spider-Man PS4 in half. And he did that shit on camera. We saw this man saw his PS4 in half. Special edition.
PS4 though.
I don't
Bro,
care
this
if
was
it's
before the
special
PS5.
edition.
Oh, okay.
So yeah. That shit. So yeah. Yeah, man. We've been saying that it was inevitable. Day and date PC game. They're working their way up to it. We're seeing God of War Ragnarok come 2 years later. Where we saw Horizon Forbidden West 2 years later. But eventually, it definitely during the probably not during this gen, but definitely PS6. If there is a PS6, because King David said there is no PS6. This is the last generation. So
No,
if there's a PS6, and yeah, that's day and date on PC.
man, imagine dropping Grand Theft Auto 6 and PS6 not even existing. Like, that's crazy. Grand Theft Auto lasted longer than PlayStation. That'd be kind of crazy, bro.
But yeah, how we feeling about the first fully first party, no license, single player PlayStation game coming to PC day one? And actually, are y'all even interested in this game? Heartbreak horror game, narrative horror game.
Not gonna hold you. Not really interested. I'm pretty sure, you know, if you got it's not like The Last of Us kind of. I might be lying. I might just made that up, but hey,
Definitely made
know.
that up.
okay.
You
So
know,
like,
And then
so,
I already know what Spitter gonna say. He's like, I need to see gameplay.
Yeah,
So you gonna skip him.
that's rude.
let them cook.
Mars, new horror game from PlayStation that may be coming to PC day one. Any interest in that? He is not here. All right. But yeah.
You said Ace, right?
No, I said Mars.
Oh, okay.
But
But we can ask.
you
I
can-
was like,
What you gotta say?
I'm here, but I'm not here.
Oh man.
But yeah, man. Uh,
Hey,
Fire
Joanne, are
Sprite.
you okay?
Fire Sprite hasn't done anything that like they were usually doing VR games, so I don't really have any history with them, so I don't know their skill level. But horror games that aren't Resident Evil uh, are pretty interesting. Like I want to see more horror games that aren't just either
So
Resident Evil
need to see,
clones or
so you need to see gameplay.
yeah, needs the gameplay.
So you gave Gerard a hard time to say basically the same exact thing.
Eat a dick.
Exactly.
How about that?
He could
Hey,
do it.
man.
I got it. Something.
Rules for thee, not for me.
Okay. Just checking.
Double standards.
All right, another online game from PlayStation
Well, if he
that's
said
been in
PlayStation
the
game, would that
work.
be? Hold on.
That's been in the work for a long time. The Horizon Zero Dawn online game.
That sounds like cap.
It's not cap because we've known about this game. We've seen leaks of this game also for a while, and this was one of the 10 plus live service games that was basically kind of leaked, I guess, or not leaked, but were announced by PlayStation when they were basically announcing that they're going to be doing more live service games instead of the single player games that they've been doing for the last 7 years or so. And this is like one of the 3 that are still remaining. So let me go ahead and read the article. Or it's actually just a tweet from Jor Raptor. And he goes to say, we learned a bit more about the Horizon Online project from job listings. And here are some of the bullet points. Iconic Horizon machines will have updated behaviors, probably moves/attacks to work against multiple players. Game will feature new machines. Metrics, player feedback, and other analytics will be used to improve and refine each machine over time. Probably changes post-launch as well. The machine enemies should be spectacular, challenging, and memorable to fight cooperatively. Games should feature engaging story content that works hand in hand with our compelling gameplay. The senior cinematic animator is asked to actively push the quality standards to cinematic animation to actively push the quality standards for cinematic animation to new industry benchmarks. Seems like they are still going for stylized graphics as well, instead of the more realistic graphics of the other 2 Horizon games. And then reminder, the game has been in development for at least 6.5 years. The original Horizon Zero Dawn was in development for 7 years.
Oh, so this is a grand project, basically.
Yeah. Either that or it went through a lot of reworking, and which a lot of games do, especially multiplayer games. Probably went through a lot of reworking and resets, like starting over parts of development. And then Bungie came in and they looked at the game and then said, nah, this ain't it, Chief, and probably told them to rework some stuff too. Just like they did The Last of Us and all the other multiplayer games that they're working on.
Shout out to them for fucking over.
Yeah, the secret agent of Xbox infiltrated
Hey, you
PlayStation.
know what that reminds me of? That sound like some what's it called? What's some people off of Marvel? Start with an H. Oh man, the evil people like on Civil War.
Oh, Hydra.
Hydra.
Yeah,
Sound
yeah,
some Hydra shit. Yeah, straight
yeah,
up
bro.
Hydra shit
Bungie
right
is
there.
definitely Hydra. So yeah, so this just going from the details that he just listed and talking about how the machines need to be spectacular, challenging, and memorable to fight cooperatively, and they're gonna improve and refine each machine over time. That made me realize that most
Hello?
likely this game
Yeah,
is just
whenever
gonna
I
be Monster
but I
Hunter.
wasn't even trying to sleep yet. I just randomly fell
Hey,
asleep.
you not muted, Ace?
Just mute them.
Um,
You can mute them, you know.
yeah, that's too much work.
Mm.
Okay, I thought he would have heard me. Let me mute him. But yeah, sorry about that. All right, this made me realize that this game is just gonna be. It's gonna be fuck, Monster Hunter. Yeah, it's gonna be Monster Hunter in the Horizon world. So I'm 100% sure, 99% sure that the Horizon Online game that's coming out basically gonna be you teaming up with 4 different whatever the fuck they're called in this universe, and you're gonna have different weapons each. Y'all pick whatever weapon you want to use, and then you gotta team up to take down a giant boss robot dinosaur monster, whatever the fuck. And it's gonna have a bunch of different attack patterns, different phases. You're gonna have to chase them around the map, all that. Everything you know about Monster Hunter is gonna be in this game, except with the Horizon style. So,
Okay.
and
Bro, I'm not really a Monster Hunter guy, but you know,
but then I was like, you know what? That still sounds 100 times more interesting than the actual single player Horizon games. And I'd be way more down for that than playing those games ever again.
Hmm.
Hopefully they do not focus on narrative, because Guerrilla Games has never been good at narrative. The Horizon games and Killzone games have never been interesting. Their worlds, like Horizon's world, is very interesting, but the character, the way that they, yeah, Alloy as a character is terrible.
you call
There's,
me a hater.
hey man, I only spit the facts.
Yeah, but when I spit facts, you know what? Oh,
You
continue.
only spit fallacies. That's the difference.
Oh man.
So yeah. But I would be way more interested in a multiplayer game in this universe, because the whole concept of robot dinosaurs and robot animals and all of that is cool. And teaming up with friends to take down those big machines, because some of the boss battles in Horizon look cool as fuck. Especially in not Zero Dawn, but Forbidden West. So yeah. Anyone would anyone join me? Because you know this ain't gonna be free to play. They gonna make you pay for that shit, like they did Concord.
R.I.P. to Concord, man.
And it'll
I
probably
said
be day one on
R.I.P.
PC as well.
I say R.I.P. I mean rest in piss, bozo.
But yeah. If there are no comments on that. Last.
I don't think I know any of us are really Horizon fans, to be honest.
Of course not. There are no Horizon fans. I'm
Whoa,
pretty
whoa,
sure.
whoa, whoa.
I'm pretty sure PlayStation. I'm pretty sure Sony bought all 20 million copies of Horizon Zero Dawn. And then my girlfriend. Actually, no, I'm not gonna go there.
Wait, your girlfriend bought a copy?
Yeah.
You hating on your girl? Oh man. He was about to
But,
say something.
Steve,
No, he was about to say something
okay,
that goes against his
I
agenda.
bought Horizon Zero Dawn, but that's because it was something new. We didn't know any better. It like everything led up to it made it look like it was gonna be fun. But then the second one, yeah. If you bought the second one, you played yourself. Because now the second one didn't sell as fast or as good because everyone played the first one was like, oh, yeah, this ain't it.
Sound like a real hater to me.
Hey, let it be. All right, last topic.
You know what? I'll let you hate. I'll let you hate because at least you bought the game. Me, I don't even be
Support
buying
the
the game. I'm
developer.
like, bro, this shit like poo poo.
Support the developers, right?
Sound like you got scammed, buddy.
WB Games is up for sale. Fire sale. WB Discovery no longer want the studios, supposedly, according to some of these reports. They want to divest their gaming division. And I'm gonna read this article from GameDev or GameDeveloper.com. This is coming from Justin Carter. Warner Brothers Discovery's dire financial straits may lead to it selling off various smaller assets as a means to avoid a complete nuclear option corporate breakup. Per Financial Times, senior management like CEO David Zaslav, fuck Zaslav, we hate that nigga, are considering selling off its video game division. That side of the business includes original franchises WBD acquired, which would be Mortal Kombat, and long-running transmedia brands DC, Harry Potter. Since merging with Discovery in 2022, WBD has repeatedly affirmed its desire to stick around in video games, particularly live service. It saw a big success in 2023 with Hogwarts Legacy, which I still don't understand how they didn't turn Hogwarts Legacy into a live service game.
Yeah. It's like they dropped it and gave up.
That should have been a live service game. They literally had you create a character. They like it was basically built to be an online game, but they just kept it single player game. They could have put a GTA Online type deal. Like they literally could have had a GTA Online separate like mode for Hogwarts Legacy that would have made buku fucking money.
Yeah.
And they just left it there.
It could have been.
I don't even think they had
game.
DLC.
They didn't. Wait, I didn't even know that.
I don't even think they've had expansion packs. They could have they could have added a Quidditch mode.
Quidditch.
Instead they selling the Quidditch separately as a game that looks nothing like it. Like they're fucking crazy. But that's I just wanted to put that out there. Then followed by the modest Multiverse's success and disappointing Suicide Squad in 2024. According to the outlet, selling its games may be the one sale WBD could make without triggering complications, both legally and content-wise. The company recently lost out on media rights for NBA games and is rebranding its Max originals back to HBO. Selling itself is in WB's blood. Notably, this is the second time this decade that WB Games has been up for potential sale. Back in 2020, when Warner Brothers was still owned by AT&T, parties like Microsoft and Take-Two were interested in buying the interactive division. At the time, a potential deal would have been valued for as much as $4 billion. When you think about it, $4 billion is crazy because Bethesda was 7.5 billion, Bungie was 3.6 billion, and they only make one fucking game.
Yeah, 4 billion is kind of undersold. I feel like Mortal Kombat by itself, like they make Mortal Kombat, and they make what else they make? The Harry Potter.
Yeah, Hogwarts Legacy, Batman
and Lord of the Rings.
Arkham, yeah, all the DC games,
Like
Shadow
those,
of Mordor and Shadow of War,
like
which
let's
is
not
my
even talk
favorite
about the mid
WB.
games. Let's talk about the good games, like Shadow of War,
Shadow
and
of
Batman.
Bro, everything they dropped last generation was A1. Shadow of Mordor, Shadow of War, Mortal Kombat 10 and 11, Mad Max, Injustice 2. I don't think they dropped Batman Arkham Knight. They didn't drop a single bad game during the Xbox One PS4 generation.
So wait, I'm confused now. Now I think about it, I'm confused because if they sell, so whoever buys WB games can make like what? They can make fucking Batman games or something, or what?
So I'm pretty sure they're gonna say in this. So, like I said, the deal would have been valued for as much as $4 billion, with the potential sale up in the air back then. With a potential sale up in the air back then, it appeared to have affected NetherRealm specifically. Instead of making Injustice 3 after 2019's Mortal Kombat 11, it shifted to the universe reboot of Mortal Kombat 1. But a sale never happened, and WB Games has stuck around as its own entity. However, Microsoft never fully took its eyes off the Warner ball. Leaked documents from 2023 show it named Gotham Knights, Mortal Kombat 1, and Suicide Squad on Game Pass for a range of 50 to 250 million. Okay, so they don't. So basically, the reason that a lot of companies backed out of buying WB is that they would have got the studios that like Rocksteady, who made the Batman games, WB, who made the Gotham Knight, and they would have got that, and Avalanche, who makes the Harry Potter games. But they would have still had to go to WB to license the games and buy the license. So they would have still had to pay for the licensing after paying the $4 billion. Which is why a lot of them backed out, because the licenses did not come with the studios. And I'm pretty sure this would still be the case today as well. So it seems like they plan on licensing out the IP, but just selling off their studios. And then they also said that they would be looking into licensing out their IP to non-WB studios. So let's say Insomniac, instead of making Spider-Man, they were like, you know what? We want to do a Green Lantern game. I don't know. They want to work on DC now. Pretty sure Disney wouldn't like that, but or let's say, you know, Bethesda, they're doing the Blade game. They're like, you know what? Arcane's doing Blade. We gonna put fucking Machine Games after Indiana Jones. They gonna do, let's say, Arrow, Green Arrow. I don't know. So yeah. But yeah, it looks like this time they're actually, it seems like this one might actually be going through where these studios will actually be sold for real this time, and we might not have the same WB games um that owns all of these studios, and basically they're the only ones who work on DC, Harry Potter, all of these franchises under WB. So yeah,
You think Microsoft's gonna buy them?
see, they're gonna call me a fanboy for saying this, but
Microsoft's the only one that makes sense to buy this, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you.
even if it doesn't come with the licensing, with the licenses, I would still rather those teams be under Xbox than anyone, because obviously I want more games in Game Pass.
I mean, Sony could. I feel like Sony, with what they got going on with Bungie, I don't think they're in a position to buy anybody at the moment.
Bro, they
restructuring.
bought Bungie on layaway. They still paying off Bungie.
Yeah.
Like, they're not buying Warner Brothers.
Yeah, they're not in a position for that.
That's funny.
This would be a good opportunity for Microsoft, though.
Layaway?
Bro, they had to use a firm to buy Bungie. They paying in installments.
But no. Think about it. If Microsoft were to get that means Microsoft would have Mortal Kombat and Killer Instinct. Oh man.
Hey, that's what I'm saying.
Man.
The potential,
Hey.
if Xbox gets it,
Game
we
over.
get the Mortal Kombat versus Killer Instinct. We've
Bro.
always wanted.
Who
Look,
wanted?
look.
Nobody asked for that.
So Rocksteady obviously made the Batman games, but the main talent that made the Batman Arkham trilogy left Rocksteady and started their own studio, which their first game is gonna be under Xbox publishing. But instead, we don't need Rocksteady to work on superhero games. Suicide Squad, really, them making Suicide Squad basically fucked them over in the long run. If it was a non-superhero IP that they did, Suicide Squad would have been a way more revered game. Get Rocksteady and put them on Crackdown, because Suicide Squad is basically the best Crackdown / Sunset Overdrive game. That's what, put them niggas on Crackdown and you'll have the best Crackdown ever made.
The best crack ever made.
Wow.
Hey yo.
That's where your mind went. But yeah. So who do y'all think would be a good fit for WB? And then what do y'all want to see from, like, who you think would make a good DC game, or who you think, if they were to license out to other people, what would y'all want to see?
Like I said, Mortal Kombat underneath Microsoft be crazy. That'd be insane. Honestly, I feel like NetherRealm needs someone to like put them on focus, bro. I feel like they're like Mortal Kombat 1 to me just isn't it. It just isn't it. I'm sorry. Like compared to 11 or X, it's just
It's because it was supposed to be an Injustice game and they had to shift it to a Mortal Kombat game.
But still, man, like, I don't know. See, like, I'd rather them just keep it as an Injustice game and make Mortal Kombat the traditional way, you know? That's just me.
That's basically
I feel
what
like
it was supposed to be like that. Injustice was supposed to be the only one with the 2v2. But because they thought that WB was going to sell them and they wouldn't have access to the DC franchise anymore, they were like, well, I guess we just got to make Mortal Kombat instead.
I feel like Injustice will always be like just a licensing thing. I feel like DC actually needs NetherRealm when it comes to gaming. Well, at least when it comes to like those type of games, you know. Honestly, Injustice kind of brought back the fighting game community and the superhero game community in a way. Don't want to
And
get
it
of
brought
that.
back the trend that of evil Superman.
Oh yeah,
And now
we're all here for
evil
that.
Superman is the only Superman story that they know. Shout out
Exactly.
to James Gunn because he's about to fix that 2025.
Oh man. Yeah, but yeah, man. You know, shout out to them.
Bitter, WB. All right, let's throw out some options, and I'm gonna get y'all yay or nay of who would be a good fit. All right, EA buys WB Games.
Nay,
Hell no.
big nay. I don't want EA touching them. I don't want EA even looking at them.
They're gonna
But
drop something
you know
good and
they've
then
done
not drop
good
it
work.
again.
They've done good they've made the best Star Wars games in since the foreseeable since like the last 10 years. Even though they also made the Battlefront, which we don't talk about because they definitely ruined that. You know they've learned from their they've learned their lesson. They're trying their best to make good single player games. They got the Black Panther game coming out, the Iron Man game. You don't think EA has changed their ways?
Nope.
No, I don't trust EA. I want them far the fuck away from that.
Never.
Damn.
Never trust EA.
Never
They
trust
gonna,
EA.
they'll probably drop something good and then that'll be it.
That'll be it. They'll drop one good thing, and then drop nothing but mid to ass afterwards, bro.
All right.
I'm good.
So EA's out the picture. Okay.
Square
Ubisoft.
Enix, no.
Live Supremacy says EA would close most of those studios.
Exactly.
Bruh.
They'll probably keep NetherRealm. But yeah, EA's probably destroying everything else. I don't want EA nowhere near.
I'm trying to. Does Ubisoft even have enough money to buy WB? I don't know, but
I don't think
how
they
would we
got
feel if
pockets deep
Ubisoft
enough.
bought?
I'd rather
WB?
Ubisoft than fucking EA, but I'm not expecting anything good from Ubisoft either.
Ubisoft
Let me think. Who would
specializes
be the
in
best
open
fit?
world.
Who would be the best fit for that? Like for like NetherRealm and fucking Arkham games. Who would be the best fit? I'm trying to think.
All right, how about this?
Ooh.
Capcom. We get
I was gonna say
Capcom, well versed in
Square
fighting
Enix.
games, but
Capcom
also
versus DC?
third-person action adventure games. They'll have an American division or a Western division that they can use in Capcom.
Nah. I don't think Capcom. It got to be anyone but Capcom.
Wow.
Anybody else?
Anybody else?
Capcom and Bandai Namco can't
for
be
it.
involved.
I'm down for Capcom versus DC. I'm down.
Marvel versus DC. That'd be kind of crazy.
Marvel versus
but
DC versus Capcom.
versus NetherRealm. Let's go.
Yeah, just let NetherRealm go with Killer Instinct, and then we good.
Let's see. All right, I'm actually gonna throw some serious ones that people. All right, Tencent, because that's always gonna be a big one.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised.
The
I can
biggest
see that
gaming
happening.
company in the world, Chinese.
Take-Two.
Take-Two, also a really big one. Let's see, who are some other? Obviously, NetEase is there too. Another Chinese company. Honestly, I just don't see, like, because of the recent games, the only the only ones I could see actually wanting these studios would be either PlayStation or Xbox. And maybe Take-Two, maybe they piecemeal. I feel like Take-Two would probably want Rocksteady, or they would want Avalanche Studios, who did Hogwarts Legacy. If it was piecemealed like that, you know, let Nintendo have TT Games, who does all the Lego games, because
TT
that'll be a
Games?
good fit.
That sounds crazy.
TT Games, Traveler's Tale Games, to be their full title. But yeah, I actually don't know how this is gonna go. It could go even worse than we think, and then it's Embracer Group buys WB,
Oh my god.
and then
You know
they
what?
end up like all the other THQ and all them studios that they bought and then closed down shortly after. And then we'll be saying, damn, RIP WB Montreal. Oh, next week, RIP Player First.
This shit sucks, man. I hate this shit.
But then again, at this point in the industry, there's not that many companies who are willing to buy big studios, especially with all the layoffs that are going on. They're trying to lower their costs, not add more, which is why I'm like, I don't know who's gonna be willing to buy in this climate.
Honestly, I like the sound of Xbox, but I know just off of like them buying Activision,
It's gonna be another fucking war to get WB after the ABK deal.
Oh man, all Mortal Kombat's on Game Pass.
But yeah, unless it just goes under the radar of the FTC, and the FTC and CMA and the EU don't block the deal, which I'm pretty sure, especially the FTC, at least if okay, the only way that the deal goes through without a hitch is if Trump wins and it's more Republican.
Whoa.
Like we have a Republican FTC instead of the current one with Lena Khan. That's literally the only way that they'll just let that shit go through without even looking at it.
Yeah, it's happening. But we're not gonna go there. I'm not going there.
Yeah, not to be political, but that's literally how it is. A Republican FTC, they're not gonna be as strict with regulation on purchases like this.
More deregulation.
Not saying that's a good or bad thing, because when you see a company buying another company for $76 billion, you should be looking at that shit. So, and it should go through strict, like, make sure that it's not abusing and becoming a monopoly, all that. But yeah, any last comments on this WB potential selling before we get out of here?
I know I talked my shit about Mortal Kombat, but I don't want Mortal Kombat to disappear.
Oh yeah, for sure, bro.
I talked my shit, but
bro, imagine if Mortal Kombat died with WB.
Bro, that'd be tragic. That'd be tragic in the news.
Yeah, see, Live Supremacy. That's what I really want. Because okay, the WB studios, they don't have a single bad studio. Live Supremacy says Xbox has a lot of IPs that W Games can revive, and WB Games barely have any IPs for the FTC. Basically for the FTC to like see an issue with, and that's the thing. I don't even care because all these WB studios are really good. I don't actually care if they make WB IP games. If anything, I think they would be better off if they didn't make WB IP. Suicide Squad would have been 10 times better if it was not a Suicide Squad game and it was like a new IP. I'm pretty sure a lot of people would have loved it more. So think about, that's why I was saying, like with like Rocksteady could make a new Crackdown and that shit would be live. Like that would be perfect with that Suicide Squad style gameplay. Then Avalanche. Let's see. Avalanche, bring back Cameo. That would be good. That would be a good fit for them. Monolith Soft, who did the Shadow of Mordor, Shadow of War games. Shit, they can just make a new IP. They can work on anything because that's still my favorite.
Wait,
studio
hold
at
on.
WB.
One thing, very important. All right, so if they were to sell WB games, would that come with the fucking Nemesis system and shit?
Yep, Nemesis system will be.
Oh,
owned
someone
by
need to
Xbox.
buy that shit, bro.
That's the best part.
Man.
If anything, Xbox, get the Nemesis system, add that to all your games. Add that to all your games.
Profit.
Look, Fable with a Nemesis system. Oh my god.
Yeah, bro.
Starfield DLC Nemesis system. Bro.
Man.
Oh my god. Like that
man.
Nemesis. Oh, why'd you bring that up? That shit just blew my mind.
I didn't even think about it until now.
Bro,
like,
the Nemesis system, like being able to be on any game would be like
I'm not gonna lie.
exclusive like for all Xbox games. Like Xbox is just like, oh yeah, we the only ones. Bro, Blade, Life Supremacy with added to Blade.
Oh my god.
Blade with the Nemesis system would be crazy.
Hey, would be crazy, bro. Hold on. Hey, don't hype me up. Don't hype me up right now.
Hey, we
don't
cooking right now, bro.
Don't hype me up right now. Hey, you gotta slow down, man. Don't hype me up. Don't hype me up.
Bruh, now I'm getting hyped for something that's probably not gonna happen, which is sad.
I know, bro.
The outcome is probably gonna be 10 times worse than this.
Exactly. You already know it. You already know it.
I don't care who gets it. Look, if anyone gets it, as long as they implement Nemesis system into more games, I'm okay. We if EA buys them, put Nemesis system in Madden. I don't care.
Exactly. Hey, I wouldn't even care. Name that boy. Name that man. Fuck it.
But yeah, man. Damn, that was a good one, TJ. That was good.
Hey man.
All right.
You know, I've been sitting.
But yeah, like those studios are talented. They're blank slate because they don't really have any established IP. I'm pretty sure TT Games, they can still work on Lego because technically Lego is like external. I don't think. Actually, I need to look that up. Is Lego actually owned by WB, or is Lego their own company? I think no, it can't be owned by WB. Because,
yeah, Lego's bigger than WB, I think.
Yeah, because they work on everything, even outside of WB properties. But TT Games under WB makes like the Lego Star Wars, right? WB. Okay, let me make sure. I believe WB owns TT Games. Yeah. Warner Brothers. They made like the Lego Star Wars Skywalker trilogy with 1 through 9. That game was fucking amazing. It was kind of broken at launch, but like that's the definitive Lego Star Wars game. The gameplay was like way more improved. They had so many fucking characters. But yeah, then TT Games, they could bring back Banjo.
No, we're good.
They could, but look, the Banjo
You
Bros.
don't want that.
I mean, I
Who's
don't
the
want that
Banjo
either.
Bros?
But
Name 3 Banjo fans.
Randall Thor, he's the biggest Banjo fan. Colt Eastwood,
Hey,
he
tell them
loves
to develop
Banjo.
some taste.
Oh, no, I'm just kidding. Both of them they hate Banjo.
Kanajo.
I already know it.
Wait,
Bro,
does Banjo play a
Lord
banjo?
Addict is a Banjo fan. Lord Addict wants
I
Banjo to
don't
come
think
back.
there's- bro, I
Paris
think-
Lily. Paris Lily wants Banjo to come back.
Nobody, bro. Nobody serious.
Does
I'm
Banjo
sorry.
play a banjo? Yes. And
Respect,
Kazooie plays the
respectfully,
kazooie.
respectfully,
Kazoo.
those dudes want a banjo should want Crash 10 times more.
No,
Oh,
they don't.
yeah. This is
Nobody.
true,
There are
said.
no
no.
Crash fans. Look, Banjo Bros exist. There are no Crash Bros. There are
Bro,
no
there's
Crash
Crash
people
Bros. What are
out
you
there.
talking
I
about?
believe there's Crash
Bro,
Bros.
there's Crash Bros, bro.
There's Crash Dummies. No Crash Bros.
Hey, chill out, bro. Hey, we're not starting this propaganda up in here. I
All
refuse to believe it.
But yeah, Banjo would be a good one to bring back with TT Games, or if not Banjo, Conquer. I'd prefer Conquer. They have the humor down for sure. They just need to make it mature humor. When it comes to TT. So yeah, infinite possibilities for these studios. We'll just have to wait and see if it actually becomes a favorable outcome. But any last words on the subject?
Hey, they free that Nemesis system. That's it.
Yeah, free the Nemesis system, no matter what. I'm
That's all I
still
care for.
like, how
Free
do you
that man.
patent something like that? That is so much bullshit. How you just gonna patent a game mechanic?
I know. That's like Mario patenting mushrooms, boy.
Look, what if Mario came out and it said, "Yeah, jumping. That's a jumping is a patented. There
Yeah,
are
you
no
can't
jump in any game."
Bro, that's crazy. I don't know, man.
Imagine Mario Kart. Yeah, no kart racers with items. There'll be no
Yeah.
Nitro, no Crash
No
Team
boots.
Racing, no Sonic All Star Racing, no Diddy Kong Racing. Like, come on, man, y'all can't be doing shit like that.
I know that shit's annoying. Hopefully they free that shit, man.
Free
Let
it.
that boy come home.
But yeah, man, I think that's all we have. And then shout out to Live Supremacy. I just saw he followed me on Twitter.
Hey, shout out to Live Supremacy. Hey, he been pulling up. Hey, shout out to that man. Wait, did you say Live Supremacy do art?
We
No,
live,
that was
man.
Young Dreads.
Oh, okay. My bad. My fault, OG.
Why you call him an OG? Why you calling him
man.
an unk?
Hey, man, I'm just quoting a quote.
But yeah,
I can't even say it. I was gonna say the quote, and then I was like, bro, we're getting if I say it.
don't cancel it.
My
It's the
bad,
end of the show.
OG.
But yeah, that is it. That is all we have for you guys today. Thank y'all for tuning in and for all the people who pulled up and left comments. We really appreciate it. Shout out to Live Supremacy again.
Shout out to y'all, man.
And then make sure you guys hit that like because we love you guys and it helps us grow this channel. If you're not subscribed and enjoyed the show, make sure you hit that like, or not the like button, but the subscribe button. Hit that bell notification, get them updates so you know when Project Untitled goes live, as well as when Dual Wield Gaming Podcast, the secondary gaming podcast that I have on
Wait,
the channel.
secondary,
Supplementary.
primary. Oh man,
Supplement. This is, you know, I wouldn't even say secondary or primary. They're both primary. You know,
shout out
just
to
two
you,
different
man.
fields. So, Project Untitled Gaming will be back next week, 12 p.m. Central, 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific. And then as far as Untitled Gaming Podcast, that is a pre-recorded podcast, which will be premiering Monday this time, and from now on, Monday, 2 p.m. Central, 3 p.m. Eastern, and 12 p.m. Pacific. I gotta get those times down for that one. But yeah, let's go ahead and get them outros out the way. Deadshot Teach,
Let's go.
please
Yo.
tell the fine people why you were looking up jury feet pics.
Oh, I'm looking up jury feet pics, so I'm trying to make an emote, like a foot emote, but a tasteful, classy foot, not a nasty, ugly foot.
Man said
specifically. So if you're
tasteful
that
and
guy,
foot.
hit me up
Man
on
said
Twitch.
tasteful and foot.
Twitter. You can hit me up on Twitch or Twitter. Deadshot Teach. Both works. If you're a foot fanatic and got them pics, hey, you want to help me with this emote? Yeah, boy. Hit me up.
I implore everyone here to not join his Discord
Oh,
because
man.
unless you're a freaky frog,
Oh, man.
go ahead. I ain't gonna judge you. But he got some freaky frogs in that Discord.
Hey, shout out to my community. They weird as hell, but I love them. But they kind of weird me out sometimes. Shout out to them.
I need
though.
to add the Discord to the description. Your Discord to the description.
My Discord?
Yeah. I'm
Nah,
gonna put that in
I don't want your people coming to my Discord. You're gonna be embarrassed. You're gonna be embarrassed.
But
Anyway.
yeah, anything else you got going on next week?
Just the usual Mario Maker, something in between. That's about it. Nothing fancy. But give me a follow. Hit me up. If you got them feet pics, let's talk. I'm trying to make some.
I didn't know that you were the Cameron Brink fan account on Twitter this whole time. I was like, bro, who is this? And then I realized it was you.
Oh man, you don't know who Cameron Brink is?
Nope.
Look her up. Shout out to Cameron Brink, baby.
I have a wife.
Bro, she's a basketball player. Talking about you got a wife. You can't look at Brittany Griner because you got a wife.
Yeah. I can't look at women in general. I can't even play games with female protagonists.
Hey, shout out to Horizon.
Why
Forbidden
are
West.
you
He's
sitting
never
here
played that.
lying?
Bro, I know this dude's just cap right now, but you know what? I'm letting cap
The
for his
way
audience.
let's just say mod and you. That's all you got to say.
What? Who?
Exactly. Modding and you.
Oh
Randy.
man, we're not
So
gonna
you-
get into
Oh,
this.
I forgot to talk about the other game I was
Wait,
playing.
before you say that, you definitely fit in Chuck's TJ's
Whoa.
Discord, you freaky frog.
Randy.
Oh yeah, just explain what you're about to explain next.
Matter of fact, I can't even say what he said in my Discord because you were definitely getting.
No.
canceled.
Just wait. Just let him explain what game he's been playing.
So
Oh man,
I've been trying to adopt the lifestyle of PC Master Race into my life, and I was like, you know what? I need to start playing some of these PC exclusive titles that really make you feel like you're a true PC gamer. And shout out to my man Chuck, Yuron Chukwu. He's been playing Valorant and League of Legends and stuff. But he put me onto some other, he put me onto a couple of really good PC only games that the real PC Master Race people are playing. And yeah, man, he opened up a whole new world for me where I was like, damn, this is what it feels like to be PC Master Race. And the first one, it's a little indie title, probably 10, 15, 20 bucks, nothing too crazy. It's called Cosplay Cum Dump, doing it Dojin
I'm
style.
out of here, guys. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to y'all. Hey, I'll see y'all next week.
And then the other one, Opie Succubus Academy, Stucky and Busty, Demonic and Lusty.
No way, that's a fucking name. I came back. I was really about to leave. I came back and heard that. Ain't no way. Wait, say that again.
Nah, don't let him say it again.
Bro, I'm
Matter
not
of fact,
gonna
yeah,
say
don't
that
say that.
again.
We're
If I
done.
say it
We're out
twice,
here.
it's over. We demonetized.
Oh my
You
god,
asked him.
bro. Yeah.
You
Holy
We
asked him
shit.
demonetized after
I
the
was really
second
about to
time.
leave. I was really about to leave. All
Anyways,
I heard was sucky and busty. I
you
was like,
PC
what?
Master Race motherfuckers. That's what games that make you PC Master Race. That Valorant is ours. That's console. The only
Oh.
exclusives y'all got now is fucking the hentai games that's always trending on the Steam page. It's always the
Nah,
number
how
one
how
trending
did you know that
games.
name word for word like that?
Hey bro,
Because he
I'm
said
on the trending
it's
page on
trending.
Steam right now.
Oh my god,
Shout out
bro.
to Steam because we know who y'all really are. But
I'm about to-
anyways,
No, give me
back
that
to the
name. Right?
outros.
All I heard was sucky and what? I'm looking
Stucky
it
and
up for
Busty.
research. I'm looking it up for research purposes.
So yeah,
like a-
back
not
to
all
the
that.
outros.
I
You're
don't
on
condone none of
Spitter,
this.
aka Spitter, aka the Raging Demon. Where can we find you? What you got going on for the rest of the week, or next week, I should say?
You're on spit on everything. I wish I was playing 2XKO, but I don't get beta. I don't get alpha codes. I'm not loved. Playing the usual though. Might play Valorant.
Oh yeah, I
Definitely
did
gonna
play
Free
Valorant a
Fire.
little bit late last week. All right, Last Supremacy.
But yeah, I was gonna say it again. Do I really want to torture myself playing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Yep. I'm not gonna repeat what I said last week, but yeah.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. The last time we played, they did us dirty.
They were doing us
They
dirty.
wasn't giving us nothing. That was too funny. And then we made it that far. Like, bruh, they did that on purpose.
Puppets.
But yeah, that's all for me.
After Mario's recovery.
All right, and then Euro Ace. You still here?
Yes, sir. I'm here.
What up? Where can we
What
find
up,
you? What you
man?
got going on next week?
You're on ASA on Twitch. That's a 3 at the end and not an E. And I will be probably playing Dying Light. That's not a promise though. Another busy week ahead of me.
Yeah, my schedule is earlier. I've been thinking I'm gonna probably stream a little more during the day after work. But yeah, the Spirit of Truth, Lord Mars, are you with us? All right,
Hell
you're on
no.
Chukwu. Are you with us?
Hell no.
Obviously not, because we were talking about PC Master Racing. He didn't respond. All right, and then as for myself, Don Solo, Don Otaku, whatever I go by, y'all can find me on Twitter at Pasta Feet, F3ET. And then you can also find me on twitch.tv/Don Solo, SOLOW, where yes, I will be streaming for real this time. I've streamed 2 weeks in a row. Crazy. Let's go. And then lastly, y'all can find me right here, Don Otaku on YouTube, where you can also find both podcasts. So yeah, double the content for y'all to view. But yeah, with that, are there any last words for the fine people before we go?
Say yeah.
Just say yeah. To what? Jump off a
Ask
bridge.
Wiz
Just say
Khalifa.
yeah.
You gotta ask Wiz Khalifa.
Someone hand you a crack pipe. Just say yeah.
Then throw it on the ground.
And with that,
I think
let's
you'll
get
die
out of
after
here.
that.
All right, y'all. Peace out.
Yes,
Have a good
sir.
day. Enjoy your Saturday. Bye bye.
It's Saturday.